What is up, everyone? What's up, Blair? What's up, Oo? Real Rosie, Mutant Johnny, Jax, Polani. Thank you guys for moderating, by the way, Blair and Oo. I appreciate it. What's up, Alex? Barbie, what's up? Never heard of this, but excited to see what's got in store. Well, welcome. Thanks, guys, for coming to this one. I know it's not Danganronpa. We're not going to stop doing Danganronpa, obviously. We're always going to be doing Danganronpa, so don't think that, like, oh, no, does this mean you're never doing Danganronpa again? No, okay? So don't freak out. I just wanted to try something new. I've heard of this VN from one of my friends, and they recommended it to me, so I was like, hey, it's a death game. You know what I mean? I mean, it kind of fits with the channel. We do death games / VNs here, so it works. You know what I mean? We played Your Turn to Die before. We played Buried Stars before. Those weren't Danganronpa, and people enjoyed them. So maybe this one will be good too. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. Like, a lot of people are saying that it's like one of their favorite like VNs. So I'm excited. Hey! Kago!
Thanks, dude.
I appreciate it for the $2. All female Danganronpa reboot starring JoJo Siwa. Exactly. Isn't that great? Imagine if JoJo Siwa was in this. Glad to be here. What's up, Finnegan? Keiko's amazing. They always make me laugh. Give me 1 second. I'm doing a couple of things here. Okay. This game wasn't starting up at first. I got really scared. I was like, oh crap. Snow, what's up? Dark Slayer, thank you for moderating. Kayla, Fizz, Adagan, Yuki, hi. Junko, hello. Alina, hi. Hey, Tofu. How you been? Even if it's not DR, here to support you in the channel. You could play Paint Drying Simulator. I still tune in. Ah! That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Danielle, hi. Time for Danganronpa Billie Eilish edition. I like that. I like that. You should watch the sequel game of Danganronpa 69 after you finish Danganronpa. Yeah, I will. I will for sure. Munchkins, hi. What's up? What's up, Justin? Hey, Blaze, guess what? McDonald's got the wrong order and I got mayonnaise and now I had to clean the floor and yucky. Ugh. Why you got mayonnaise on what? McDonald's puts mayonnaise on things? Ew. There's also a few different endings. Not going to say any more than that on it, though. Yeah, so this one does have choices that we're going to have to make throughout the game. I don't think it has any other gameplay elements other than you having to make choices here and there. I think it's pretty much like a straight up like visual novel for the most part, which isn't too different. You know what I mean? We do Insta-Rompas here. You don't play those. I mean, all the fan games that I've played for the most part or reacted to, we didn't really get to play anyway, so... We're used to just reading. We're definitely used to reading. My mother threatened to take away my Danganronpa decadence because like of Teru being a pervert. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry. I love multiple ending games. Same. Me too. Buried Stars had a lot of multiple endings also. It just depends on how they do it. Like if they give me like a what do you call it? Like one of those charts that Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward had. I like it, right? You just got to give me like that timeline thing and I can just kind of like choose where I want to start. You know what I mean? Like where I left off to like branch off to the next ending. That's cool. But if I got to replay the whole entire game to get to the endings that I want, that is where I kind of get a little upset. I'm like, no, but it's okay. Hopefully this one doesn't have copyright stuff like World's End and Barry. So I know, dude, I hated that, Kago. I hated it. What's up, Kimmy Yost? Thanks for the $2. Appreciate you.
Thanks, dude.
Blaze, how are you? How are you? I'm good. I've been all right. Wince Media, what's going on? I need to watch your Barry Stars videos. Oh my God. That one's... I love my Barry Stars Let's Play. That's like one of my best Let's Plays on this channel. The thing that I hated about it was it had so much copyrighted stuff. So it was so hard to do. And that's why I didn't like do all the other endings and such. I just got the true ending. Because I had to do all of this like workaround crap to like not get copyright striked, which was scary. What's up, Creeper? I'm watching your dedication. I love dedication. It actually did. No, nothing got striked, but I was good with it. But I got a lot of claims though. But claims aren't, they're bad, but they're not that bad. They're bad because, you know, you can't make a living off claims. You feel me? Can't make a living off claims. But I was gonna have copyright music for my intro, but now I won't, just for you. Aw. Can you teach me how to voice the Danganronpa character? I don't even know how to voice them. I wish I did. Okay, with that being said, I appreciate everybody for stopping in, having some fun with us today. Are you playing? Oh yeah, World's End Club. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it $150. I do not like that game. Like I had to be straight up. I do not like World's End Club. Like I like the story of the characters and such like that, and I love the characters. I hate the game. Like the gameplay of that game is so bad for me. I just do not like. I'd rather just have like a straight up VN. Don't give me a game that has bad gameplay. Just give me a VN at that point. Like I know it's not supposed to be a VN and it's supposed to be an action game, but I just can't play games with poopy gameplay. I hate media that doesn't let you stream it because honestly doesn't it like promote the game more. That's how I've always seen it. I mean, look what we did with Barry Stars. We like promoted the heck out of that game. So I don't know. I had a lot of people say they bought the game and it had no press, you know, before that. There was like barely any ads for Buried Stars. Now I'm seeing everyone talk about it. So some game companies like it. A lot of Japanese ones they still kind of have that old mindset of like, they don't like their content being redistributed in any way, you know. That ice level though was terrible. Me looking at my copy of World's End Club. Dude, my copy of World's End Club is like right. I don't even know where it is. I thought it was over here. No? Okay, never mind. It's near me though. Who's your favorite Danganronpa character from the main games? From the main games? Chiaki and... yeah, just Chiaki. I like Chiaki. I mean, I like all the Danganronpa characters, to be honest. Okay. Here it is. I didn't get to listen to the music, so... hopefully you guys can hear the music right now. I need to play Nausea. I wanted to play it before, or play it even before the translation. I heard that game's really good. I think Keigo played it. And I was gonna ask Kev about it and like, should I try it in the future? It looks like a really short game. I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale or something. Might as well the old DS game collection. All right, guys, I'm excited. YouTube! We're here! Fatal 12. I've been waiting to play this game. I showed you guys last time that this game's gotten a lot of good reviews and such. People have even said that it's one of their favorite VNs, which is crazy. I had never heard of this prior to my friend telling me about it. So this is kind of like one of those hidden gem games. It is on Steam and I think it's on Switch now. I don't think it's anywhere else though. It's only on Steam and Switch. So I'm kind of glad that it is on Switch because I like playing VNs on Switch. So if you guys want to check that out yourself, go ahead and get it on Switch or Steam. On top of that, I just wanted to tell you guys that like after this, so part 1 will go up publicly for all of you guys to view and see and such, but the parts after this are going to be in the playlist. So if you ever want to like check out the whole entire playlist of our live stream here, I'll have that linked in the comment section down below and also in the description. And you guys can just look at the whole playlist and enjoy the Let's Play as we go on. I just don't want like the Let's Play to be completely like over. I like how organized our channel is right now with all the Danganronpa content. And I don't want to put like too many games like that are just random all over, you know? So yeah, it's just to make the channel more organized and such. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get into it. And yeah, I use them. Hopefully the game's not too loud. Yay! Did it freeze? What the freak? No. Oh, there it goes. That scared me. There are a number of terms used to describe a sequence of events that lead to a specific outcome. Some call it life, others call it a story. What's up, Quirks to Bomb? One is responsible for much during this sequence, such as choices picked, relationships built, and mistakes made. All of that is for the sake of proceeding along a predetermined path. That is the natural order of a world ruled by the concept of fate. Fate never strays from its course, regardless of how cruel it may be. My life and the events in it thus far are simply the product of fate leading me to a certain outcome. Okay. That's why I've never once given thought to any missed possibilities found along this path. So there it is, fatal, fate. Is it still frozen? Oh no. Why does it keep freezing? Maybe I have to play this not in hold up. Maybe I have to do windowed mode. Is it frozen now? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, then I'll continually play it in windowed mode so it doesn't freeze for you guys. After all, I've convinced myself life has no do-overs once the story ends. That's it. It works now? Okay, yeah, I see now. My name is Shishimai Rinka. I'm a second year at Amecha Girls University High School, a rather famous all-girls school in the big city. It's an all-girls school? Uh-oh. Unlike my middle school, which was a hodgepodge of top students and those who barely showed up for class, this is the realm of refined, wealthy ladies. Okay, wealthy ladies? Let's get it. A realm I clearly don't belong in. In fact, they wasted no time in labeling me as a delinquent of sorts. One reason, really the main reason, is the golden streaks in my hair. Oh wait, what? However, it's my natural hair color, so the school itself has no issue with it. Not like I get hassled for it either. It's just a bit too out there for these sheltered girls. So her natural, wait, whoa. Naturally, she just has golden streaks like that? It's not dyed? I thought it was dyed. The main reason I chose Amecha was because it didn't seem to have many regulations in regards to appearance. It turned out they just didn't list anything due to its unspoken rules based on being a traditional school. I was pretty off when I got treated like a delinquent, despite having not broken any rules at the time. Fewer than 3 months later, I've stopped caring. Much like how I have my own values, the girls here have theirs. Born to be an e-girl. I can't understand their viewpoint, so it's only natural they can't understand mine. To tell the truth, I'm pretty content with making no effort to look at life from another's point of view. Hey, I agree with that. That is, until a certain event causes a massive change in my life. It all starts on a certain day before Golden Week. Oh God, Golden Week! It's like Persona. Genetics are wild, my friend. I guess so. I guess you could just have a couple. And that just scared me. Oh, this does have voice acting. Cool. Hold on. Let me let's turn the sound down a little bit because the sound is kind of all over the place. I want the voices up, but let's turn like the SFX down because I like to be able to hear the voices more than all of this other stuff. Background music's good, but turn it down. Okay. I relay my observation to Naomi as we pass through the ticket gate. Oh! She's so cute! This art is so pretty! I love it. Aww! This is Hisuji Naomi, a first year at Amecha. You might assume that I know her from club activities or something like the student council, but it was coincidence that brought us together. She is so cool! I love it! Ah! She may be my junior, but I simply see her as a friend because age difference doesn't matter too much to me. We're heading back to my place right now, making our way to the station platform to wait for the train. Is there an English version? No. No. I think this game's only dubbed in Japanese. She yelps as she trips over nothing but air. Oh no. Fortunately, I snag her hand and keep her from falling on her face. Oh geez. Well, she tugs me forward in the process because she's a bit taller than me, but she manages to regain her balance quick.
別に謝ることじゃないよ。
Aww.
ありがとうございます。
I love her voice. Naomi's voice is so cool.
それもなんか大げさ。
She's giving you Mikan vibes. Naomi is? Yes. Clumsy girl. Got it. Yeah, this is the clumsy girl. I'm not sure if it's due to her meek nature or not, but Naomi tends to trip herself up pretty often. She's the kind of girl you look at and suddenly feel an inexplicable urge to protect.
それで、その。
Oh no, I hope she doesn't die first.
どうしたの？
Aww. Oops, I forgot to let go of her hand after catching her. Oh!
痛かった？
Is she the first love interest?
全然痛くはないですけど。
So much wholesome. I can't forget this is a death game. Can't get attached. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I automatically like the main character's design. She is very adorable, and so is Naomi. So I'm like, I don't want anyone to die. She casts her eyes downward as she answers. Maybe I squeezed a bit too tight without realizing it. I let go with an apologetic expression. Hmm? We gotta get on the train. She fixes her glasses, which had become askew after tripping, and then points toward the platform with haste. Situations like this typically lead to a replay of the events from just a minute ago. What? Why did she fall?
もう落ち着かないから。
Jeez. She is a handful. She bumps right into a passerby the moment she starts to walk toward the platform. Even worse, it causes them both to topple over.
すみません。ごめんなさい。私の後輩が。
Oh, okay. So she's one of those kind of anime girls where we're always going to see her say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I make my way over as they get back to their feet. She bumped into what seems to be a young girl. She's about the same height as me, but her face is definitely younger. Sometimes Naomi gets mistaken for a middle schooler thanks to her big round eyes, but that's not the case with this girl. Oh, adorable! Ah! Thank you, Kev, for the $2. Bring out the pride flags, not the death flags. I agree. I thought she fell onto the tracks. What's up, Sangold? I did. I was thinking that too in my head.
大丈夫かな？
I notice how pallid her eyes are when I try to speak to her. Her hair is pure white, but mostly obscured by her hat. Aw, I love her. She definitely looks young, but her facial features stand out more than your average person's. Safe to assume that she's a foreigner then. That means her hair isn't dyed either. She's mysterious. What's in that backpack? Unlike Naomi, this girl has fallen backward. Since Naomi bumped into the girl's back, you'd think she would have fallen face first, but she quickly spun around while falling. Not only that, but she also made sure to cradle the bag that was on her back. What is in that backpack? Based on its size, I guess she's here on vacation. There's a key on it too. That's kind of weird. Chances are she's carrying something fragile in there, like a camera. She's by herself too, so I'm assuming she came here with her family and has somehow gotten lost. What I think is a key on her bag at first is actually just a keychain. She's got a keyblade. She hops back to her feet, bag in hand, her glare drilling into me. Is that a woolen hat with a brim? Yeah, kinda.
ちゃんと謝らないと。
You should apologize, Naomi. Why would you bump into her? Stop being so clumsy. She seems a bit too panicked to get up on her own, so I lend her my hand once again.
本当にごめんなさい。あれ、外国の人？私の言葉通じて。こういう時はそのsorry、パド。ナオミ、とりあえず落ち着きなって。
I'm blocking Naomi as she's talking. She offers nothing beyond an empty stare as Naomi apologizes and bows her head. She seems like she wants to say something, but for whatever reason, opts not to. Oh, she just dipped. Eventually, she runs off toward the platform without making it clear whether or not she understands our apology. She spins around to face us one more time, but I get the feeling that she's locking eyes with me, not Naomi. Okay. A little, it's funny. Thanks to her unique appearance, she still stands out in the crowd. Is she unique because she's brown? Excuse me? Then again, my hair causes me to stand out as well, so that's probably how she spots me so quickly. In the end, I'm not able to tell if she finds her parents or if she actually has come here all along. All alone.
ごめんなさい。
It's okay, Naomi.
私に謝っても仕方ないって。ま、あの子にもちゃんと謝ったし、怪我もしてないみたいだから大丈夫じゃないかな。とはいえ、気をつけなね。ナオミはいつも焦りすぎなんだから。
She said y'all look like death game pro tags. I'm out of here. For real.
石橋を叩いて壊すくらいに慎重に歩きます。
それ、意識しすぎて絶対転ぶパターンだから。
Oh god, don't trip again, please.
あの子、見えなくなった。
Where'd she go?
さっきの男の子、どうかしたんですか？まさか本当は怪我してたとか。
男の子？
Oh, that wasn't a girl?
女の子じゃなかった？
What?
でも綺麗な顔立ちだったから女の子って言われても納得です。
Oh no, we're misgendering.
また失礼なことを。
Naomi, why? The sound of an approaching train rises as our conversation falls. Much like Naomi, we make our way over to the platform.
私たちも行こうか。
Don't jinx it.
転ばないでね。
Don't fall on the tracks now, girl. We make our way onto the train bound for Shinjuku, having largely forgotten about the person Naomi bumped into. Plot twist, they're non-binary, probably. I'm bi, so either works. We board the next train at Atsuka Station. My place isn't far from there. We first have to get off at Shinjuku Station before taking the metro for 2 more stations. The only issue is that we're making this journey at 5 p.m., pretty much rush hour, so the trains are packed. Naomi and I practically glued together on our journey to Shinjuku.
ごめんなさい。私が遅くなっちゃったからダッシュに。
いや、ナオミが謝ることじゃないし、私だって慣れっこだから気にしなくていいよ。
すみません。
ってあれ、そこにあるのって。
Wait, what's going on? There's weird music. What happened? I spy a familiar bag from amongst the crowd. Well, the bag itself is standard, so it's actually the keychain that catches my eye. Yup, it's the kid from earlier. Standing right in the middle of the passenger car, bag hugged tight against their chest. They're not tall enough to reach the overhead straps, but I doubt they'll fall over thanks to how crammed it is.
同じ車両だったんだ。
What? Didn't expect them to be in the same car. Okay, what's going on here? Something about this kid don't seem right. On the train suddenly, where have you been? Been searching all along.
どうしたんですか？
あれ、あの子、リュック開いちゃってるな。
Hey, yo, what is that? What is in their bag? The strap is probably unfastened a bit due to people rubbing against it on the train. I'm just worried because the kid doesn't seem to have noticed. What is that? The other passengers probably don't care enough to notice either. Some are reading the newspaper, others are killing time by checking out all the ads, but most are on their phones. I doubt I would have noticed if Naomi hadn't bumped into them. And that's why I'm the only one to see what they were doing. With a deadly serious expression, almost as if they are being squashed by incredible pressure.
機械？
That's a bomb! Hey, that's a bomb! Something black is peeking out of the bag. It looks mechanical, but different from a camera or laptop. For whatever reason, my mind leads to a conclusion that I've only read in fiction. It's... We about to blow up! Before I can finish, it happens. A flash emits out of the bag.
バク？
A bow? Yeah! A bomb!
ナオミ！
Naomi! Oh, my ears! The detonation is almost instantaneous. A wave of heat propels through the train car, enough to feel like my skin is being seared off. A sharp, explosive roar comes right after, puncturing my eardrums. Jesus! I duck in front of Naomi to protect her and then push her away. I don't think you could do that. I feel my body being pushed by the explosive shockwave too. And in that moment, my body is burned beyond repair within the flames. I died! Bad end! I got the bad ending! We just started! However, my consciousness remains intact. Oh, I hear a voice. I don't feel anything anymore. Vivid memories pulse through me. The shockwave, the pain, the heat searing through my body. And yet, I no longer feel any of it. Already an ending that's fast? It's like Nier Automata. My consciousness begins to fade. Or maybe I've already lost it. This is but a remnant of it before it fades away completely. The final, fleeting moments of a consciousness drowned in a sea of fire. Senpai! Senpai! My sight gradually fades too. Was that Naomi? No doubt my consciousness will be spirited away, like a leaf in a gust of wind. If nothing else, being able to hear that voice puts me at ease. Help me! Help! Rika died already! We already had our protag die! There's no arguing that fate has decided to end my life here and now. The cries of her, I know, it was sad, huh? This Don't say that. This girl's on fire like Celeste. Anime opening! Why does this remind me of No Game No Life? Why did that piano in the beginning remind me of No Game No Life? Always gotta have your... Hey! Oh! See a waifu! Oh my god, people in this are beautiful! Oh, she's cute! That was the fastest game ever! Yeah, there's guys in this too. Yeah, it's not all females. It's not all female cast. Oh, oh, you're hilarious. Wait, whoever that boy was? Beautiful. She must be the mascot like Monokuma. She must be the mascot. She's gonna be the one that's gonna like have us all imprisoned in something. I don't know. I feel like this is gonna be like that one fan game we've played. Oh wait. Is this before we got blown up or after? And is that Naomi? Oh, that the buff brown woman is giving me strong stuff. She is definitely a Dami mommy for sure. I hear two voices calling out to me. Two? I know who they belong to without even seeing their faces. It is music. A sharp pain rushes through my forehead, causing me to finally lift my face off my arms. No doubt this will sting for a while. Oh my god, this is starting off like Danganronpa. Well, we're waking up in like, what is this, like a restaurant or a coffee shop or something? This art's really good. Wow. Who's this new girl? So that was just a dream? What's up, Jetpack? Naorine? The one responsible for waking me up is Oguma Mao, a classmate. As usual, she's got her wildly colored hair tied up nice and neat into pigtails. Beside her is Naomi, and seeing how they are still in their uniforms, I guess we just got back from school. Oh, it's gonna take place in school, huh? We're at Lion House, a cafe run by my grandmother. The first floor serves as a cafe, while the second floor serves as her home. Since I'm living with her, my room's also on the second floor, although it's probably more accurate to say I'm living on my own right now, considering she's gone off to the countryside to help nurse an ailing relative.
これリータンまだ寝てるのか。魔王様が目を覚ましてあげよう。うりうり。
She clicks her mechanical pencil and presses it against my cheek before scribbling all over me. Oh my god! Why are you writing on my face?
起きた。だからシンは出すな。
Get away from me!
魔王先輩、鬼。
Mao, you're a monster! I agree with Naomi. Naomi is visibly disturbed by how much Mao seems to have enjoyed doing that. Well, it certainly has helped to wake me up. A lingering issue, however, is that I can't remember why we're here.
で、ごめん。今って何してたっけ？
まだ起きてないの？
Why are you using the pencil technique on me? Let me just wake up naturally.
夢を見たせいか。なんかぼーっとしちゃって。
I can't remember what I even dreamt about. I mentioned a fire when I woke up, but I don't recall being involved in one. The fact that I can't remember is starting to annoy me.
変なリータン。
Kitty face. Naomi interjects after I fire a glare at Meow.
来月の文化祭でうちのクラスが喫茶店をやることになったんです。私がクラスの実行委員に。
Head of the committee for a culture festival? She's making no attempt to hide the fact that she's been forced into it. Oh no. Granted, she's probably the most fit for the job, considering how serious and thorough she is when it comes to this stuff.
リンカ先輩のお家が喫茶店って聞いてたので、参考にお話を聞きたかったんです。そしたら来て大丈夫って言ってくれたので。
You don't think the bomb was a dream? Uh-oh. Her explanation helps me grasp the situation.
落ち着いて話をしたいってこともあって、うちに呼んだんだった。
The store is only open for the regulars right now since my grandmother's away. Sometimes we get a first timer or two, but I've only got simple stuff on the menu for now, so I can handle things on my own. It doesn't get really busy, so there's no issue in inviting her along.
ライオン館はみんなの第二のお家っていうのがおばあちゃんの口癖だしね。
This may be a comatose dream or something. It seems too pure / happy. Yeah, I know, right? Maybe, Kev.
おばあちゃんの口癖。確かに初めて来たのにここはすごく落ち着きます。
This is the first time I've been here, but I feel so welcome. Aww.
落ち着きすぎて居眠りしちゃうのはダメだけどね。
もううるさい。で、マオはどうしてうちにいるんだっけ？
This game really said light it up like dynamite. Ha, it's like it was a dream, right?
暇だったから？
ああ、うん。だろうね。
先輩たちのクラスは何をやるんですか？
お化け屋敷だったか、占いの館だったか。
Haunted house or a fortune teller?
要するにまだ決まってないってことなのだよ。え？大丈夫なんですか？
Naomi seems too smart and organized to survive long? Possibly.
まあなんとかするんじゃないかな。頑張ってるナオリンの前で言うのも良くないかもだけど、あんまし興味ないんだよね、うちら。
But we really don't care how it goes.
リータンもうちもクラスから避けられてる組だし、実行委員もうちらにはなるべく関わらないようにしてるってわけ。
So is Naomi popular?
そう。だからってわけじゃないけど、ナオミの手伝いならするよ。私は店番あるからできる限りになっちゃうけどね。
あ、はい。ありがとうございます。
Oh, the blushing. She nods, struggling to hide her concern. After hearing that, she probably thinks we're being bullied. We're used to how we're treated, though. It's not like they're going out of their way to ignore us. They just rather avoid us whenever possible. It's funny though, Mao still gets along with plenty of the girls, and I'm pretty sure no one outright dislikes me. It might be more accurate to say they try not to get too involved in our lives. They understand that we're different, so it creates a rift between us. Speaking of different, we're not the only two. Mishima Miharu, who's probably at work right now, is our comrade in that regard. Oh, an iced latte? I want one of them right now. Wait, I don't know what that is. I want an iced latte. She said that in French. I don't know what that means. She said, never mind, water. What's up, Onyx? How you been? Milk tea, basically? Oh, okay. Well, I like milk tea. Milk tea's good. Cheapskate? I'm not a cheapskate. You're a cheapskate. A black coffee? Girl, get some taste buds. Get some taste buds. Who gets their coffee black? I make my... Oh, look at it. Hey, I'm hot. I make my way to the kitchen, wash my hands, and don my apron. I work at Starbucks. You're a pro the moment you enter the kitchen. That's what my grandmother always tells me, and I believe it. I may be making these for friends, but that's no excuse to do it half-hearted. This art is so good! What the freak? Anyone who orders a black coffee gets a nice serving of Full City Guatemalan beans. Full City is a roasting method used to reduce the acidic tones of the beans and make them more bitter. I feel like I'm playing Persona 5 right now. They're like trying to teach me about coffee, and I'm just like, what? Beans from Guatemala are typically more acidic than others, so this kind of full roast is the perfect way to balance their acidity and bitterness. I prepared the siphon before placing the flask on an alcohol lamp. The key here is making sure the flame's positioned just a touch to the side of the middle of the flask. Persona vibes, right? Isn't it? Once it starts boiling, I shake it gently and then wait for the beans to fall. Once they're all in the flask, it's just a matter of letting them sit until they become fragrant. What if this is secretly a cooking visual novel? All of a sudden, it's Cooking Mama. Like, Gordon Ramsay bursts in any second now. Naomi's comment makes me happy, but I've still got a long ways to go. My grandmother knows how to apply different brewing methods based on the bean type, for example. As someone who played the game before, I should let you know it's a little slow in the beginning, but things get better. I've heard that. I heard it's a little slow, but I heard when it gets going, and it's good. So I'm excited. All I'm doing now is applying her instructions to make things easier for me. There's still plenty to learn. If you ever played Danganronpa, any of the games, they all start pretty slow in the beginning, except V3. V3 kind of picks up pretty quick. But Danganronpa 1, for example, it takes forever. So I'm pretty good at games that have slow starts. All right, next up is Mao's iced latte. You make this by preparing coffee first and then adding plenty of ice into a glass before topping it off with some milk. This way you get to see the coffee's black and the milk's white mixed together in the glass. Once that's done, I jam a straw in it and walk it over to Mao with some syrup. I can work at Starbucks now. This is the PC version. I make myself some coffee after that, take off my apron, wash my hands, and return to my seat. I'm glad you like my coffee! My grandmother works here, right? When I'm not working here? Hey, Zephram, how you been? Hope you have a good time today. You too. I appreciate you for stopping by. And Jelly, thanks for the $5. Rinka looks like the type of barista I would develop a crush on at first sight and silently build up the courage to, but never actually talk to. Not gonna lie. Oh my god! But thank you for the comment and the donation.
Thanks, dude.
Y'all are funny, dude. Mal dumps half of the syrup into the cup before even giving it a taste, and then pours in the remaining half. This is why I streamed this game, because I knew if I streamed it, the chat would like make the game better for me. I love it. Hearing the ice clink as she stirs it is nice and satisfying.
もともとおばあちゃん一人で切り盛りしてきたから従業員っていないんだよね。
Do they have like a barista ASMR? Because that might be nice, you know what I mean? Somebody making you coffee, hearing the clink of the glass, you know, the mixing of things. That'd be nice.
リータのおばあちゃんって今は親戚の介護でたまにしか帰ってこないんだっけ？
そうだよ。お店も閉めようかって言ってたんだけど、私が無理言ってちょっとだけでも開けることにしたの。そしたらコーヒーを入れるってのが一番大変でさ、おばあちゃんからは1ヶ月以上かかっても結局 OK は出なかったよ。
Man, really? It's that hard to make
それじゃ
coffee?
店が開けないから、私もどうにかこうにか頑張っておばあちゃんが行く直前にギリギリ及第点をもらったんだよね。
先輩はいつから一人でお店を開けているんですか？
おばあちゃんが田舎に行ったのが3月末だから、私がお店を開けるようになってだいたい1ヶ月になるね。
About a month. That's kind of long for your grandmother to be gone. Apparently the Switch version has more content from what the Nintendo eShop tells us. That's cool. The eShop version or the Switch version did come out like last year. This is like a 3 to 4 year old game, so the Steam version's old. I'm not sure how much it costs on Switch though. It might be more expensive, but on Steam it's $20. So if it's more than $20 on Switch, like if it's like a $40 or a $60, I don't know if it's worth it. I'd have to see after playing this. Obviously, I'll let you guys know, but I take a sip of my own coffee after answering. Definitely smells and tastes a lot better than when I first tried to make some. I'm used to drinking her coffee, so the fact that I can answer with pride means I'm definitely getting there. Granted, I'm still a long ways from her level. This art is so good. It's really good.
文化祭でこの美味しいコーヒーを出せたらいいなって思ったんですけど、さっきの話を聞くと難しそうですよね。
Oh, we can make coffee for everyone at the festival. That'd be awesome. Yeah, it's $40. That's what I
生
thought.
徒がちゃんと味の違いわかるかね。うちみたいにミルクがないと全部苦いってなる子も多いだろうし、そういう人もいるかもしれませんけど、でも私は大丈夫だと思います。文化祭なら先生や保護者の方も来ますし、
Parents and teachers love coffee.
間違いないですよ。でも先輩がおばあ様に教わって1ヶ月なら、私はどれくらいかかることやら。私だけじゃなくて担当のみんなもできるようにならないといけないし。
That's a good point. Like training people to make the coffee as good as us would probably be really hard.
無理だと思うな。器具も安くないし。
And also the equipment, yeah. It would be
お
expensive.
ー、はっきり言うね。ですよね。やっぱり文化祭で
Ew!
インスタントコーヒーの方が良さそうです。
Instant coffee? Has anybody in here drink instant coffee? That doesn't sound good.
ちょっと待って。私は同じものを出すのは無理って言ったの。豆はうちがお願いしている業者を紹介すれば安く買える。それにハンドドリップなら器具も手軽に買えるし、学園祭の予算みたいのでも大丈夫じゃないかな。
I've never tried it before.
入れ方は
I gotta go buy sailboat.
おばあちゃんに簡単にできるのがないか聞いてみる。いきなりお店みたいに入れるとはいかないかもしれないけど、お客さんに喜んでは
I can't have coffee? Why? Is it because you just like, you don't want it? I've never had coffee before. Really? You guys don't drink coffee? Dang. I did when I was young. Worst thing I've ever had. Yeah.
自信はないけど私が教える。だからあとはやる気次第じゃないかな。
I actually read a little bit about this novel, but I never actually finished due to other things I had been working and studying on. I'm glad I've had another chance to read it over here. Really? Yeah, I'm glad that you're here, Zephram. I appreciate you. I noticed Mal grinning as I finished my spiel. She probably expected me to say that. Naomi is obviously taken aback, but she quickly starts to nod and then responds.
そんなに頼っちゃっていいんですか？
ナオミが頑張るならね。それにおばあちゃんから聞いたことは私が教えることになるから、私の勉強にもなる。
いいんだってナオリン。リータンは見た目のせいでよく勘違いされるけど、実はおせっかいなんだよ。
I know.
自分の家族や友達にはね。
This literally went from big boom, explosion, some weird silver-haired girl to, hey, let's talk about coffee. This turned into coffee talk.
おせっかい言うな。で、どうするナオミ？
You game? There's a hint of concern in her expression, but she gives a conclusive response.
ぜひお願いします。
うん、いいよ。じゃあ、おばあちゃんから返事が来たらまた連絡するよ。はい、
ありがとうございます。
Looks like the culture festival is getting their coffee.
うちもたまに暇つぶしさせてもらうよ。
いいけど、次からはちゃんとお題もらうからね。
You have to pay next time. Cheapskate.
当然だろ。
It's called business. Yeah, we can't just be giving free samples to everyone, right? Like, you gotta pay up, girl. Sorry, I gotta go. See you later. Bye, Alina. Is a Canadian way just adding maple syrup? Ew. What are y'all doing out there? With that out of the way, we spend the rest of our time together chattering. I have to help a few customers, but they didn't mind talking with Mao and Naomi as long as I got their orders out in a timely manner. In fact, some even join in on the conversation. Not just because they're regulars, but because I've known plenty of them since I was a kid. They kind of feel like relatives in a sense. Lionhouse has always had that homely feel to it. Both me and my grandmother consider it our second home. That's why I hope it stays that way once she gets back. Both Mao and Naomi leave just before 7 p.m. What a day. I got a nice TV. I head up to my room on the second floor after closing and cleaning up the shop. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty excited about helping Naomi. I enjoy making coffee as it is, so it'll be nice if other people end up feeling the same. Knowing Naomi, she'll probably pick up on it easily enough, although her clumsiness is a concern. That aside, what was that dream earlier about? I felt okay once I started talking with Mao and Naomi, but I can't shake the weird feeling from when I woke up. I've never felt like that before. Now, we're getting into the dream. I can't even say for sure if I was actually What is this book? Creepy book? In the middle of telling myself to forget about it and try to sleep, I notice a thick book on the top of my desk. It's an auburn color with some gold leaf decorations on it. I assume these are gears? Uh-oh, it's giving me options. Seems like a kind of book my grandmother would like, but I don't remember putting it here. Should we look at the book? I don't want to look at the book. Better not mess with it, or let's have a look. I hope this doesn't determine like my ending already. That'd be sad. Okay, for this one, look at it. Okay. I take care when cracking it open, trying not to get it dirty. Horror movie logic time? I know, it isn't a death note. You're fine. How do we know? There are no pages inside, rather. There's a rectangular gap in the middle. Hey, happy birthday, Blue! Hey! Shouts out to you! Happy birthday! I closed the book immediately, having more questions now than when I spied it. Might as well massage... Oh, I said massage grandma. Might as well massage grandma tomorrow. Might as well message Gran about it tomorrow, considering it's already this late. Hey, who's texting me? My phone vibrates after I turn the lights off and hop into bed. It's a message from Naomi.
今日はありがとうございました。これからよろしくお願いします。か。律儀だな、ナオミは。
I sent a quick emoji in response and then placed my phone beside my pillow without checking to see if she read it or not. I have a feeling going to sleep is going to put us in another world? Yep, it did. I'm pretty sure I've fallen asleep, but I feel conscious. Except I can't move my body or even speak. Is this sleep paralysis? Or maybe it's a lucid dream?
Yeah.
Who's this man? I hear a man's voice, but I don't know to whom it belongs. A figure appears soon after, but I can't make it out all that well. It's someone slender with a vaguely androgynous face. I can't respond, so I wait for him to continue.
運命に導かれ、君の因果は消したようだ。
Beautiful man! Beautiful man!
悲観することはないよ。なぜなら君にはこれから12週間、再び生きることのできるチャンスが与えられているからね。
Wait, so I died? And now you're giving me 12 weeks? What? Audio alert for
普
real?
通じゃないよね。そう。その通りさ。
Okay, so I get why they call it Fatal 12.
けれど、君が特別なんじゃない。特別なのは君の持つ運命だよ。
He spouts this nonsense at me in a calm, almost rehearsed fashion.
私かい？私は君たちをいつも見ている存在さ。
I like him. This is my favorite character, Fizz.
本来、君たちに会うことはないのだけれど、何の因果か君の夢とここがつながってしまったみたいだね。さて、せっかくだから挨拶をと思ったけれど、もう十分だろう。
So this is like Danganronpa Redemption. This is my redemption arc. I died, and maybe you're gonna give me like a chance to win this game and survive? You know what I mean? Live again? As long as I beat these people?
物語が始まる前に少しだけ君の原風景を思い出すといい。
This man disappears as soon as he stops talking, and my consciousness fades away once more. I gotta go AFK to just wash the dishes. Well, have fun. Oh, we're back. Flames envelop me. Flames powerful enough to flake the skin from my bones. Flames that produce enough smoke to smother my lungs. Oh my god. My life turns to ash. My inability to move even my fingers tells me as much. Am I reliving my death? I hear someone shouting. Who is that? Whoever it is keeps shouting over and over. Their calls are eventually drowned out by the roaring flames that continue to spread. By the time the voice has been entirely drowned out, my consciousness is extinguished. What? What's up with my shirt? It's like a clock with Roman numerals on it. I wake up from my own uncontrollable scream. What an awful nightmare. I was engulfed by flames and died. Imagining dying, that's cringe. SDRA2 Chapter 4 vibes? Kinda, huh? I'm drenched in sweat. My breathing's beyond ragged. Even worse, I noticed a strange black blob on my stomach, all the while wondering why I even had such a dream. Is it a cat? Ah, yay! I love kitties. Oh, so cute. I love their collar. This is our cat, Leth. I'm still not sure if my gran got it or if it was originally a stray, but it's made Lion House its home. It's been here as long as I can remember, but it's still pretty lively despite its age. Maybe I was struggling to breathe because it's lying on my stomach. Is that why I dreamt what I did? It jumps from the bed and skitters off when it realizes I'm about to get up. Don't blame the cat for your bad dreams. They say cats are free spirits, and Leth's a perfect example. I don't know where it usually goes to hang out, but it doesn't cause any trouble here, and it knows where to do its business. Is that the beautiful man doing a Morgana? Maybe! That'd be crazy! The beautiful boy, or the beautiful man that we just saw, apparently, is the cat. Making sure I go to sleep. My gran always said that trying to keep a cat cage is about as pointless as trying to catch clouds. In other words, she's had her fair share of trouble with it as well. Okay. I have myself a good stretch before I get ready to open the store. Today is a holiday, so it needs to be open nice and early. Just as I think I can relax a bit after the morning customers have left, the bell on the door chimes. Oh, another character! Is this the blonde hair girl? It
おはよう、
is!
リンカ。
You are beautiful!
That's a dumper.
And trots, a tall and stylish girl with matching looks. The sun reflects off her long, silky hair, enough to make it seem like she's generating her own light with each and every step. I love her. Why is everyone so pretty? I don't know, right? What is happening in this game? That's Mishima Miharu for you. She's a classmate of mine and part of our to-be-avoided group. But in her case, it's more because she's practically perfect in every regard. So people find it hard to approach her, I see.
あれ今日はバイト休み？
I think we all see.
今日はこれからバイトだよ。
Your shift? Ah, I should have figured, considering she's wearing her school uniform. She normally wears her own clothes when we're out in public, but I guess she can't be bothered to pick something out to wear for work. Helps her to avoid getting hit on by guys on the way home too. Not sure how that works exactly, but hey, hit on by guys? You think a school uniform is a turnoff for guys? Okay. Thing is, she works way out in Akihabara. This is by Shinjuku, pretty much the opposite side of town. So why did she go out of her way to come here? Does she need something?
僕はただリンカの顔を見たかっただけだよ。昨日はほとんど話せなかったのに、今日から連休になってしまうからね。せめて今日くらいは。
Why does she seem evil? Oh no.
あはあ、どうも。
I have to admit, there are certain facets of Miharu that I just don't get. I'm pretty confident she has some other business out here, yet here she is teasing me. It's hard to find the right response sometimes. I feel like these two are about to be a love interest. I feel like this is where it gets gay.
もう少し長いしたいところだけど、他にお客さんが来ても困るだろうし、僕は行くよ。
Our
二人きりになれるのを待っていたら、遅くなってしまったしね。
our protagonist is about to snatch the perfect girl, right? It's about to happen. Watch.
わざわざ待ってたの？入ってくればいいのに。常連さんばっかりだからみんな気にしないよ。
She's giving me Sonya nevermind mood. Same.
今日は天気がいいからね。緑を見ながら待つのも気持ちよかったよ。
うん。まあ、ならいいけどさ。
There's a park across from here that's famous all over the country. Apparently, it was an old samurai's garden that became a park after being used as a zone for experimental agricultural projects. Not only does it have all sorts of flowers from here, England, and France, but there's also plenty of tourists who come by to see it. Unfortunately, we're a bit out of the way to draw them in as customers, but a couple of foreigners do find us and stop by every now and again. We have a good view of it from here, although I don't think it's the kind of thing you can enjoy for long. Miharu has some peculiar taste though, so who knows? Maybe she can.
では、お邪魔しました。
This game is a mood.
休憩は取るんだよ。
わかってる。みはるもバイト頑張ってね。
そうだ、思い出したよ。連休の最終日、5月6日にスターダストキングダムへ行く約束、忘れてないよね。
What
その
is
日はちゃんとお店を休みにするんだよ。
what is Stardust Kingdom?
もう忘れてないよ。
Hey, she's kind of blushing. Got a little thing going on there. I see. Hey, Rika, what's going on? Stardust Kingdom's a famous theme park out in the Chiba Prefecture. We've made plans to go there at the end of the Golden Week, fully aware that it'd be at its busiest. Tall girls.
君は文化があるから確認だよ。それじゃあ、またね。
She is very tall compared to Rinka. Like, very tall.
うん。バイバイ。またね。
I wasn't expecting that. Miharu leaves with a smile on her face. I had to stop myself from saying bye because Miharu isn't fond of people saying that whenever they part ways. I get where she's coming from. It sounds like what you'd say for a long-term parting, but I think she's going a little overboard. Either way, I try to keep myself from using it when I can. Just as I'm planning to brew some coffee for myself, someone else makes their way through the door.
いらっしゃいま。あ、ナオミ。
Hey, Hey, why did her expression change? Why did freaking Rika's expression change there? Like, Naomi just walks in and she's like, oh, Naomi, hi. In comes another friend. Can't say I'm surprised by her cute outfit choice. Yeah, her outfit is cute. They change outfits in this one too? Like, hey, they got a wardrobe.
おはようございます。
That's realistic.
おはよう。いいよ。気にしないで入って。
The fact that she didn't mention Miharu must mean they didn't cross paths. Naomi seems a little down though. Not only that, but I can tell she had second thoughts about coming inside. Either because there weren't any other customers or because she's conscious of the fact that I'm trying to run a business.
どうしたの?
I still haven't asked my gran about an easy way for beginners to make some relatively good coffee, so hopefully she hasn't come to ask about that. I have the option of teaching her myself, but I'd rather not do that with my own relative lack of knowledge.
実は昨日忘れ物をしてしまったみたいで。
Meanwhile, Danganronpa characters wear the same clothes for the entire killing it. I know, right? I feel the same way. Naomi is my least favorite so far, but we'll see if I eat my words. Same. Sorry, Naomi.
忘れ物? あ、もしかして本? 分厚くて金色の歯車みたいな飾りのついた立派なやつ。
Oh, wait. We're talking about the book?
本ですか? いえ、私本は忘れていないと思いますけど。
Are you sure that wasn't your book?
そっか。だよね。
Not sure why I asked when she never set foot in my room, so obviously she wouldn't have left anything there. Turns out it is her pencil case. She could have just sent me a message about it last night, but apparently she only noticed it was gone this morning. She lives here in the Shinjuku area, so she decided to take a walk and drop by to pick it up.
お母さんからチャットだ。キッチンのテーブルの上に置きっぱなしだったみたいです。すみません。
What? So it wasn't here. Well, that settles that. It's so Naomi to do something like this, though. Yeah.
ところで先輩、その本って
What's up, Hoshi?
どんなのですか?
She jumps back to the topic I'm not expecting.
本? 気になるの?
はい。立派な本ってどんなものか興味があるんです。
I feel like we shouldn't look at the book, though. Soul Fever, what's going on?
本好きなんだね。ちょっと待ってて。
Not like I have any customers right now, and the street's fairly empty. I make my way up to the stairs to get it.
お待たせ。これだよ。
Should we be doing this? An auburn cover with gold leaf decorations. I can tell Naomi is impressed, judging by the hushed noises she's making while examining the cover.
思った以上に立派ですね。結構昔の本みたいなのに古い匂いがしません。開いてもいいですか?
I guess.
いいけど、その本変なんだ。
Are you sure you want to be opening it?
変ですか?
Yeah, that book is kind of cool. Her inquisitive look shifts to a confused expression upon opening it. Can't blame her. There aren't any real pages, just a big rectangular hole in the middle. It looks like a deck of cards or something needs to go there, right?
確かに変ですね。昔流行ったカードブックに似ています。
Those old magical card books?
カードブック?
カードを使って変身して戦うって子供向けのアニメが昔あったんですけど、知りません?
You mean like those magical girl animes?
やってたような、知らないような。
この空洞の中におもちゃのカードが入っているんです。本はあくまで箱で。ってあれ？薄くて気づきませんでしたけど、これも下の方にカードが入っていませんか?
あ、本当だ。模様が似ているから気づかなかったよ。
出してみてもいいですか?
You know what those books remind me of? Zatchbell or Sailor Moon? Oh, she said it? Yeah.
どうしよう。おばあちゃんのかもしれないから、 ここまでにしておこっか。確認取ってから見てみよう。
Well, when is my grandma coming home? It's no regular book, at least. I'd feel bad if we uncover something she's been wanting to keep secret. Yeah, we don't want to be doing all that, right? That's why it's best to ask before we pry any further. Naomi's hands fly off the book almost immediately after I say that.
すみません。私、本のことになるとつい夢中になっちゃって。知らずにベタベタと触ってしまって。
It's okay, Naomi. Chill out.
いや、気にしなくて大丈夫。私が持ってきたんだしね。
You could tell she was entranced by it. I guess a book like this would fascinate anyone who's as into books as she is.
じゃあ、また上に戻してくるね。
Hey, who is this? As soon as those words fall out of my mouth, someone new walks through the door. An actual customer. Hey, how are you? Not one of the regulars, though. A woman with a suitcase, likely a tourist from abroad. She ends up asking where her hotel is, which is apparently closer to Shinjuku. I end up telling her that she's come a bit too far out. Apparently, she's come to Japan alone to tour all the famous temples, but is in a bit of a pinch since she can't understand the language. Once I tell her where to go, she thanks me and goes on her way. Blaze is slowly losing patience with Naomi, and I feel the same way, right? She doesn't order anything, but she is kind enough that I can forgive her.
リンカ先輩って英語ペラペラだったんですね。
Naomi can't contain her excitement after the woman leaves. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't know she could speak English either.
全然喋れないけど。
謙遜ですか？だってさっきの女の人、英語だったじゃないですか。
Wait, what? Now I'm the one who's surprised. We were speaking English? Oh crap. It felt as natural as any other conversation to me. Then again, she did mention that she didn't understand Japanese. There's no way she'd say that if we had such a fluent conversation.
なんでだろう。
Uh-oh. How does she know English all of a sudden?
私に聞かれても。
After putting the book upstairs, I returned with one of my English textbooks.
適当に問題出してみて。
わかりました。単語でいいですね。
What are the vocab words? She throws some questions at me like I ask, and lo and behold, I can barely answer them. Okay, so I was only able to speak English to that one woman. Interesting.
ね、私英語できないでしょ。
Huh.
確かに。
You have subtitles, duh.
ちょっとだけ先輩が心配になってきました。
She tries to be as polite as possible when pointing out my inadequacy. Funnily enough, she didn't even have to look back to the textbook for the last few questions. It's worth noting that while studying isn't exactly my forte, English is a subject I struggle with more than others.
そうなると、さっき先輩が話せてたのが余計に不思議です。
We need a whole side game featuring that woman in the face mask. It felt like I was having a regular conversation, so if anything, I'm more dubious about whether or not Naomi's right. I doubt anything will come from thinking it over for now, so I'll pay more attention the next time a foreigner comes along.
それでリンカ先輩、せっかく来たので、今日もコーヒーをいただいてもいいですか？
Yeah, not for
もち
free!
ろんお金は払うので。
You gotta pay up!
いいけど、いいの？
先輩の入れてくれたコーヒー、私とっても好きです。
Aw, that's kind of sweet though. The smile on her face is almost blinding as she speaks. I can feel my cheeks warming to a bright red. It's hard to describe the happiness those words instill with me. Aw, that's kind of nice though. It might actually be the first time anyone said that to me, considering I mainly serve regulars. They typically compare me to my grandmother, which isn't all that bad, but they've never praised me as an individual. That's why I can't help but be taken aback by what she said. Enough so that I struggle to give her a proper response, let alone thank her for it. The characters look so cute. Yeah, they are. They're pretty. I make some coffee for her and she sips on it while reading a book. As she does that, I either handle orders for customers or clear up the tableware. Once an hour has passed, Naomi gets her things together and comes over to the register. I feel bad taking money from a junior, but she seems satisfied enough.
あ、そういえば
Bro, I
さ、
gotta run a business
ゴールデ
here.
ンウィークの最終日は暇？
Bye, Fizz.
日曜日なんだけど。
It is nice to have your hard work acknowledged.
相 てます。どうしてですか？
真央と美晴とスターダストキングダムに行く予定でさ、奇数だとアトラクションに乗るときとか一人余っちゃうかもだから、偶数の方がいいねって話をしてて、よかったら行かない？
スターダストキングダム、リンカ先輩たちと行きたいです。
うん。じゃあ決まりだね。みんなに伝えとく。チャットのグループも作っておくよ。
Get a group chat. I hate group chats, by the way. I really do. I do not like it when people put me in group chats.
でも三島先輩大丈夫ですか？
美晴？直美も仲いいと思ってたけど。
Uh-oh.
なんで？こっちは気にしなくていいよ。直美の予定と、あとお小遣いさえ良ければ。
Is there a love triangle that's gonna happen?
はい。ならいいんですけど。
I'm not quite sure why she's acting so reserved in regards to Miharu, but at least she's willing to join us. I get back to work after seeing her off. Group chats are not my thing. I can barely DM someone, let alone partake in a group chat. Dude, I just don't like my phone being blown up like that, and group chats always do that, and I hate that. The first thing I do once I return to my room at the end of the day is message my grandmother. Seems like she's willing to think up a recipe for us. The book doesn't ring any bells for her, though. What is this book, then? Seems like there are several books here with similar bindings, but they're just plain old books. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about them, but that isn't enough to make me want to search through my grand's room. Now I need to figure out what to do with this one. Sell it? I'm taking a look inside. Actually, Naomi did mention that there are some cards inside. Might as well have a look. Oh, I hope this doesn't bite me in the later on. I flipped the book over, dropping the cards out. 4 in total. All have a similar pattern to the book's cover. Turning them over to their fronts, I noticed something written on their white background. The writing itself is in English, but I can read it perfectly fine for some reason. Wait, what? 1, name, Shishimai Rinka. 3, name, Federico Carminati. 4, cause of death, fire. What is this? Regret gold medal.
どうして私の名前が？
What does that mean? Is that like my partner or something? I can't help but ask out loud. I'm not too sure what the other cards are about, but it's easy to imagine that it's nothing good when a cause of death and regrets are mentioned. There's probably a whole bunch of them considering the numbers, enough to fill up the entire hole in the book, I'd guess. When did all the other cards disappear, though? More importantly, why was this book on my desk in the first place? Oh, this is gonna be like freaking Your Turn to Die. This is gonna be like Your Turn to Die. Tarot cards, I think? Oh, maybe. In general, I found gathering more info, exploring in VNs is good. Horror movies, not so much. Yeah, true.
でもこれ氏名と
It's ancient Uno.
個人情報だよな。同姓同名ってわけもないだろうし。
Selling the book isn't an option now. I put the cards back inside before placing the book on my bookshelf. It's probably worth showing Naomi whenever she's here next. 2 pairs of eyes are better than 1 after all.
それより真央に連絡しないと。
Yeah, Your Turn to Die is very fun. It's a great game. If you haven't checked it out yourself, I definitely recommend it. I whip my phone out and send her a message about Naomi joining us for Stardust Kingdom, to which she replies almost immediately.
マジで。うわ。いや、ナオリンと行くのは楽しみなんだけど。まあいいや。ミハルにはうちから伝えておくから。
Miharun. With a bit odd for a response, she has said that there's no issue with Naomi joining us. She emphasized that I shouldn't get in touch with Miharu, though. While a bit suspicious, Mao's usually the one who gets stuff sorted out, so I don't pay it much mind. I'd rather think about the fun theme park experience waiting for us in a few days. The store will be open tomorrow, as per usual, so I make my way to bed nice and early. And watch, we're gonna go to sleep, and something's gonna happen. Oh, wait, what? Where are we? 1 hour after the park opens, we finally pass through the hellish queue to get in. We're at the park all of a sudden? We came an hour early, but it turns out others came even early. Oh my god, this music's great. What? Well, at least we didn't have to wait in line for tickets, thanks to asking Mao to pick them up beforehand. Still, we totally underestimated how busy it'd be during Golden Week.
いやー、やっと入れたね。とりあえず取っておく？
I love how they have different outfits! That's so cool! Doesn't even wait for a response before snapping some pictures. Some with me, some with Miharu, some just by herself.
写真撮ってばっかりだとレンチなくなるよ。
What? Hey, what's up, JHB boss? How you been? This is a game that is another death game, kind of like Danganronpa, and we're just kind of going through it. Right now, it's like, it's not an all-female cast from what we kind of gathered, but there's a lot of girls in this game. So it's pretty cool.
モバイルバッテリー持ってきてるから大丈夫。せっかくだからリンカと撮りたいな。
Oh my god, Miharu! I love the outfit.
ならみんなで入ろうよ。
それもいいけどせっかくだし、ミハルンとリータンのツーショットもいただき。
These selfies though. Oh my god. Naomi just slides in here. Naomi tries to hide her bewilderment through awkward laughter.
さて、じゃあお土産屋さんに行こう。
Time to splurge.
いきなりせっかく来たんだし、まずは乗り物に乗ろうよ。
What's up, Lynn? How you been?
そうだね。僕は絶叫マシンは好きではないけれど、リンカの隣なら大丈夫かな。
Who here, do you guys like roller coasters or are you like Miharu? You're not a fan of them.
テーマパークって言ったら可愛い小物とかいろいろあるのに。あ、パレードも見たいな。ナオリンは？
Who's my favorite design so far? Probably either. I actually kind of like Rinka, to be honest. I think Rinka's design's dope out of all of them. I really like her style compared to everyone else. I think Miharu would be a close second. What about you guys?
私は皆さんにお任せします。
Out of these four, who is your favorite? Roller coasters are mad fun. Yeah, it depends on how high it is. I like roller coasters as long as they don't go upside down. Good point. Good point on that one, Tofu. I have a fear of heights, so I don't do roller coasters. I love them. I hate roller coasters. I'm afraid of heights, so I don't like the big roller coasters. I'm a bit scared of roller coasters, but I'm good if I don't ride many, or else super dizziness dawns on me. I feel that I've thrown up going on roller coasters before. It's not fun. Can't blame her either. Pitching an idea to this group is kind of difficult. Can you like go back? Is there a way? Is there a back button or anything on this game? Maybe not. That's weird.
ここからだと、あ、ブリリアントタワーっていうのが近いみたい。フリーフォール系のアトラクションだ。
Oh, those free fall rides. Oh god, those ones I do not like.
散々並んだのにまた並ぶの？
I like roller coasters. I just don't like free falling. That's not fun.
枚数は限られているみたいですけど、列をパスして入れる優先チケットがあるらしいです。
僕も並んでいる間に調べていたよ。今の混雑具合だと使えるのは1時間後くらいからのようだけれど、取っておいた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Now, Blaze, the real question: who out of these four would you kill to save the others? Yikes! I don't know.
ならまずはチケットを取ろう。待っている間にお店を見よう。パレードは午後のもあるから、いくつかアトラクションに乗ってから考えよう。
おお、リータンいいリーダーだね。
Leader Rick is up in here.
僕
Yup.
も賛成だ。
I'm fine with
リンカ
that
の言う
plan.
通りにしよう。
Okay, Miharu, we got you.
私は皆さんにお任せします。
And with that, we make our way over to the ticket machine. I can feel myself getting excited about how fun today will be. I don't know. I'm a little on edge about this being fun. The sky is pitch black when closing time looms near, allowing all the fancy illuminations to light up the park. And me and Miharu take a rest on one of the benches near the entrance since Mao and Naomi split off from us to buy something they forgot to get earlier.
で、よく見たらカップルだらけ。どうする？移動する？
Nothing but couples around here. You guys see where this is going? Hardly surprising, considering we're at a theme park on a holiday. Still, it feels awkward sitting around people who are openly flirting with each other. I try to get up so we can move elsewhere, but Miharu grabs onto my sleeve and stops me. Whoa! Kiss her, kiss her. Whoa!
このままでもうしばらく。
I'm gonna have to say, okay, guys in the chat, we're doing a poll. We're doing a poll. We're doing a poll. What should I do? One or two? One or two? One or two? Holy crap! I don't know. Should I be like, it's embarrassing? No, let me go. Don't do this to me, Miharu. Or should I be like, oh, okay, then, you know, feel me? Let's get it in. You feel me? I think I short circuited. That's funny. Post it. I posted the poll. The poll is up. It's my ship. Stay. 2, don't make her sad. 2, don't be a. Oh my god, you guys are getting mean in the chat. Hang out with her. Yes. Don't be shy. You got the moon tonight. Go ahead and kiss the girl. 2 is going now or never. It seems like 2's winning. 2 looks like they won. Alexa, play Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid. All right, we're in the poll, in the poll, in the poll. That's amazing. Thank you guys for voting, though. It is art. Who is that girl right there on the left, though? The bottom left.
嬉しいな。リンカが素直にうなずいてくれるのは珍しいからね。
Okay. It's not often that she wears such a shy expression either. She's normally a lot more outspoken, but something seems to be on her mind right now. Soon after, people start to gather around us to see the impending parade. Seems like we picked a pretty good spot by coincidence, judging by the number of onlookers. The only issue is that it'll be hard to meet back up with Mao and Naomi if it gets even more packed, so I try to move again. Miharu maintains her refusal to let go of my sleeve though, and I fail to find the words to make her stop. The silence between us continues. Why is there silence? This isn't normal. People tend to get the wrong impression about her since she rarely talks to anyone other than us, but she actually has a great sense of humor. She enjoys talking about the most meaningless stuff too. And yet here we sit in utter silence. She's looking a bit shy, but there's determination in her expression as well, so I can't bring myself to say anything. The park staff sets up a barricade near the bench during this time to make sure no one can get in the way of the parade before they start to organize people into lines. We could just stay seated, but doing so while the rest of the crowd waits around all excited feels too awkward. Huh? We speak at the same time, possibly because we're thinking the same thing.
何?
リンカの話から聞きたいな。
Oh god.
今日楽しかったねってそれだけ。
Yo, I am I am like shaking right now. I'm like, this is
とても楽
intense.
しかった。
せっかくだからこのままパレード見ちゃおうか。マオにはチャット送っておくよ。
そうしてくれると嬉しい。
Aw.
僕は遊園地に来るのも初めてだし、
Me
夜にパレードを見るのも初めてなんだ。
too, I'm
興味
invested.
があるんだよ。
This is great.
あまり家族で外出を。それも夜に遊びに行くなんてなかったからね。
Aw, that's sad.
そうなの?
Her only response to me is a smile. Back to an awkward silence. The only difference is that she has a downcast expression now, which morphs into one of worry. But then that hint of determination returns.
僕が言いたかったのは。
As soon as she starts, the people around us begin to cheer. Immediately after, all the park illuminations go dark, which signals the start of some lively music.
パレード始まるね。
Ah! Can we get pride flags in the chat, please? Let those flags soar.
そうだね。
Ah, this is amazing. The sheer amount of noise coming from the parade makes it impossible for us to talk while it's going on. Regardless, just seeing it is enough for me. It's one of those things you can just sit back and appreciate. The parade comes to an end about a half hour later. Part of me is still entranced, even after the park illuminations spark back on. Once most of the people who've come to see it move on, I tell Miharu that we should go too. She slowly loosens her grip on my sleeve before standing.
とても綺麗だった。
Like, dang, girl, let go of my shirt a little bit. Shoot.
うん、そうだね。来てよかった。
僕たちはまたこうして出かけられるかな。
Aww. She says this with a dramatically different tone of voice.
大丈夫。みんなずっと一緒だよ。
凛花がそう言ってくれるなら今僕は満足だ。
次は花火大会かな。8月に大きな花火大会があったはず。マオにはまだ話してないけど絶対行こうね。
This is so sweet. I make sure to emphasize that we should all go.
必ず。
All. She replies with one clear, simple word. So clear, in fact, that it worries me a little. Normally, you wouldn't be so firm about planning a night out with friends. My phone vibrates. Mao has just sent me a message, and when I turn around upon reading it, both her and Naomi were walking towards us.
あ、来たよ。
Wait, what was the word?
みはる？
What happened? She's upset now.
あ、すまない。少しぼーっとしていた。そうだね。どう
Hey,
にしよう。
she's a little sus now. I wave the two of them over after she says that. She's got something to tell me. The first thing I do when I get home is take a good shower. Hey, don't show us that, please. Today has been absolutely exhausting, so my body insists that I dive straight into bed afterwards.
楽しかったな。
I'm not exactly rolling in money, so I couldn't buy much, but I did come home with something precious. I'm sure I don't need to say what it is either. Wait, why? My gran even gets back to me about relatively cheap and tasty beans, as well as a way for beginners to make decent drip coffee. School's back in session tomorrow as well, so I need to make sure I teach Naomi properly. Once I hop into bed, my eyes are drawn to a certain book on my bookshelf. I still haven't told Naomi about the cards inside. I should do that when she comes over to learn the coffee brewing technique. I turn my light off, ready to fall asleep. Yo, those Steam reviews were so right.
楽しかった。
This is great. And on top of that, it is very gay. I find myself repeating the same thing I said a few moments ago. We're still a ways off from the fireworks display in August, but I'm already looking forward to it. There's no doubt we'll do plenty of other stuff before that too. So I figure, anyway, I still have no idea what is in store for me. I never even considered the possibility of my daily life being disrupted by something far beyond my imagination. This game is the gay agenda. The opening scene was a prophetic dream, wasn't it? Maybe. Morning already? It doesn't feel like I've been asleep very long, but that might just be because I was so exhausted last
ご
night.
きげんよう。運命の奴隷の皆様。
Oh, sh**.
あら？最後のお一人ですわね。一番様？
Am I numeral one? I am wrong. I haven't woken up. This is the same thing that's been happening to me these last few days. I'm still asleep and yet conscious for some reason. Slowly but surely, I open my eyes. Oh no. What the heck is this? This reminds me of Persona Q. The sight that greets me is one that I could never have imagined. A number of gears float amidst infinite darkness. I gaze up and notice a faint ray of light piercing said darkness. Then it finally registers that I'm standing up, not lying down. I find myself on a circular platform about 3 meters in diameter. A witness stand, like one you'd see in court, is attached to the platform. I've only ever seen one in the news and on TV shows. Even more baffling is that this platform seems to be floating. It's attached to a much larger circle, but floats independently of it. This is just one of 12 platforms, by my count, all of which are arranged within a large circular pattern like a clock's face. As if in support of this analogy, the platform on which I stand is labeled with a Roman numeral 1. In the center of these concentric circles are massive clock hands, slowly ticking away. Secret Ace Attorney crossover.
ここは何なの？
Scrum debate.
どうして君が？
What? I inhale sharply the moment I hear that voice. The platform beside me, which would be Roman numeral 2, has none other than Miharu standing on it.
一番様。
Miharu, what's going
こ
on?
の方の名前はお つげにならない方がいいですわ。
Whoa! Okay, she's the mascot. I knew it. A voice I don't recognize stops me. I look in the direction from which it comes, only to see a small girl with white hair.
床のないところを歩いている。
She's walking on thin air. Unlike the rest of us, she isn't standing on a circular platform. She is walking around on nothing at all. She takes another step forward, stopping on the subsection attaching our platforms together. The hem of her skirt flutters up slightly, which reveals her slender thighs. Her hair is as fluffy as her clothes, the latter of which resembles the attire worn by a foreign noble. The hat nestled on her tiny head is kind of cute too. It is cute! That's a cute design! I love it! Our eyes meet as we turn to face one another.
私は運命の女神
Parsa.
女神の選定を取り仕切る管理者であり、あなた方人間の上位にあたる存在ですわ。
は？ごめん、何の話？
She said, run that by me again.
どうやらあなたは死のショックで記憶が一部抜けてしまっているようですわね。
Yeah, I'm guessing she's the judge, yeah.
あなたにも説明をして差し上げたと思うのですけれど、仕方がないのでもう一度だけ説明しましょう。
説明？死のショック？ごめん、そもそも全然意味がわからないんだ。
So they are all dead then.
黙って聞いてくださいます？
Good point, I guess. She sighs again, obviously unimpressed. Her attitude towards me, despite her being visibly younger, makes me want to keep interrupting her. Oh, yikes.
君は忘れていたから、この数日間普通でいられたんだね。
でも。
Hold on, I'm gonna try to like move my face cam like... Let me try doing something real quick, hold on. I need to be kind of like in the center, I guess. So, try this. Then I can kind of be out of the way. There, I'll put me in the middle.
言い方を変えよう。そうしてくれ。
I feel weird just being in the middle right here, but hey.
わかった。
よろしいかしら。もしよろしければ他の皆様もおさらいしてくださいな。
She makes her way along a clock hand to the center of the clock face. She continues her explanation mid-step, her tone as elegant as they come.
女神の選定、それはあなた方因果の時を等しく持つ方々が各々の死の運命を回避するための儀式ですわ。先ほども申し上げましたが、私は運命の女神パルカ。これより12回の日曜日という本日を除くと
We have 12
11
weeks.
回の短い間ですが、以後お見知りおきを。
This reminds me of Alice in Wonderland with the courtroom. Yeah, true. She reaches the center of the clock by the time she finishes her self-introduction. She then stands tall, pinches her skirt, and bobs a curtsy to us before continuing her explanation. Whoa, she looks even better in the sprite!
週間後、あなた方12人は同じ瞬間、同じ場所にいるはずでした。けれども、その結果にたどり着くことなく、あなた方の命は終了してしまったのです。
Wait, what?
バラバラでも、くしくも全く同じ時間に。
We all died at the exact same time? Exactly? Did everybody... Well, were we all in like the same location? Oh, she said different locations. What? That's crazy.
その時こそ因果の時。
The juncture of casualty? Okay. Call it whatever you want, but I'm struggling to keep up. What a wild coincidence. I know, right? Final Destination for real. If what she's saying is true, then me and Miharu, not mention the others here, we're dead. That can't be right, though. I've been living my life normally up until now. So am I a ghost? That makes even less sense. Confused though I may be, I listen to what this girl has to say.
因果の時において場所は重要ではないのですわ。なぜなら死の瞬間、あなた方の意識は現実から乖離する。刑事下の存在から刑事上の存在へと昇華したのですから。
Oh.
生きているあなた方も時々は刑事上へと意識が移動することがあったでしょう。人はそれを時に夢と呼ぶ。
Okay, so like dreaming. Fate is wild, fate is.
ここは夢の世界と呼びましょうか。
This is the dream world.
人々の集合無意識の世界でもあり、いくつもの平行世界でもあり、あなた方それぞれの精神世界でもある。不安定で実存のない世界。
Dude, like, oh my god, they're hitting me with the persona right now. This is the Velvet Room.
存在するかも不確かな世界をあなた方が認識できるように、私はこの運命の大広間を作って差し上げました。
I take in my surroundings. No walls, no ceilings. Calling this place a court does feel fitting, considering how odd it is.
名付けこそ実存しないものに存在と意味を与える最も単純で最も強力な方法ですわ。
Yeah, this is about to...
お分かりいただけたでしょ?
They're about to just throw things at us right now, and I just need to like pick up the pieces, I guess, as we go. Like...
ごたくはいい。早く指名させろ。
Wait, who is this? A man's voice cuts in as if to silence Parsa. The voice originated from the platform to my right, emblazoned with the Roman numeral 12. Oh, okay, I remember him from the intro. He's beautiful. That man standing there has broken skin. The man standing there has brown skin. He's tall and muscular with a hardened face. I assume he's from the Middle East. Actually, wait a minute. The name of this game is Fatal 12. Isn't it odd that both Parsa and this guy can speak Japanese? Why didn't I realize that sooner? Everyone sounded so natural that the thought never crossed my mind.
焦ってもいいことはありません。説明はここからが大事なのですから。
There's a log? Okay, that's good, Mela. Thank you. I appreciate you for telling me that. So if I ever do get confused, I'll just read the log. Nothing good comes from being impatient. She gives a stern yet composed warning.
話を戻しましょう。あなた方12人の中で運命の先に進めるのは一人だけです。
Hey, this music's kind of creepy, but it's hitting though.
選定期間中こそあなた方の死因となった出来事はなかったことになっていますが、最後に残る一人以外は結果的に本来の死の運命に戻りますわ。
Too muscular to be honest, this guy. He looks like oh, that one Genshin Impact character. Yeah, a little bit, huh?
誰かが脱落した段階でこの世界はその人が本来の時に死んだ世界に書き換わります。運命が巻き戻り、選定期間になしたことが失われるということですわね。
Any events in the real world caused by an eliminated member will also be undone. Hold on, hold up. Where's the log at? Where's the log? How do you access the log? Well, I want to save. That's a good idea. Because I've been reading a lot, so... What's card book? Is this like... Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, but we don't have any info on them yet.
そして因果の時から選定終了までの期間、あなた方は断りを外れた存在と思っていただいて構いませんわ。つまりこの女神の選定以外の理由で死ぬことは決してない。 死なない程度の怪我ならしてしまうかもしれませんけれど。
Oh, I see what she means. Okay, okay. So they eliminated basically die and continue their deaths. I always like the idea of a death game that gives people a second chance to live. I like the idea of that too. I think that's cool.
おまぬけの一番様、これであなたもお分かりでしょ。
She shoots me a sharp glance before she continues to speak. Much as I'd rather not, it's hard to feign ignorance after hearing her explain things this much.
12人が殺し合う。
90% 正解ですわ。けれどもあくまで9割。実際に殺し合うなんて野蛮な方法は取りません。あなた方にはお互いを殺すのではなく脱落させ合っていただきます。
You think somebody will die today? That'd be crazy.
あなたはもう死んでいるのですから。
嫌味だね。
Yeah, that is not great. Okay, though. Miharu and I aren't the only ones to react either. The other ones have their own thoughts to share on the matter too. Parsa's voice, along with all of ours, resounds throughout the court so we could hear each other speak. I don't have it in me to take a good look at all the others gathered. My eyes are glued to the person on platform 6. She sits in the fetal position, lifeless, almost as if asleep. Wait, she's still sleeping? What's going on? What's happening here? This is the stream that Blazes read my comments the most. Aw. Well, I'm glad. I go back to focusing on Parsa after that in an attempt to take my mind off the uneasiness welling up in me. I can decide whether or not to believe this after she finishes.
選定の参加者を脱落させる方法は3枚のカードを集めること。あなた方一人一人には現在、過去、
Oh no, the rules!
未来を示す使命、死因、未練の3枚のカードが割り振られています。
Okay, so we got to pay attention to this. Each of you have been dealt cards detailing a name, a cause of death, and a regret. Okay. These represent the present, past, and future.
自分の情報が書かれた自身のカードをお持ちでしょうから、それは分かっていることでしょう。全く手がかりがないところからでは選定が進みません。皆様には自身のカード以外に他の参加者のカードをランダムに3枚ずつ配っていますわ。
So you all have been allocated 3 cards at random with information regarding your peers. Okay. Blaze, when you click on menu and click on summary, it will sum up the whole plot for you. Oh, okay, hold up. And you said click on summary? Oh, here. Oh, that's kind of dope. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate you.
そしてこれからはカードを自らの手で集めていただきます。選定の参加者それぞれの情報を知ったとき、情報という概念はカードという実存に変わります。
Okay, so we're gonna have to gather. So am I gonna have to do like free time events with people and such like that to get cards on other people? Like you hand me your card, I'll hand you mine. You know what I mean? We're kind of cool like that.
あなた方の世界、この夢の世界ではなく現実世界で情報を集めるのです。そうすれば自然とカードを取得することができます。
So we have to gather that information in the real world.
夢と現実をつなぐもの、カードブックはすでにあなた方の手にあります。ほら、ここにも。
Okay, we looked at the card book earlier. I cast my eyes down as she mentions the book. What I initially thought was some kind of handrail is actually a book stand. Resting upon it is a single book. What's up, Yoshi? An auburn-colored cover with gold leaf gears decorating it.
ナオミと見た。どうしてここに？
I open it up only to discover that it's identical to the one at Lionhouse. Oh, my cards are flying! What the heck? Look at this art, though. It's fantastic. Great art. A bright light pours out from it all of a sudden. I close my eyes on instinct and slowly open them again when I notice the light gradually fading away. What greets me now are 4 cards, one lined up beside another, floating above the book itself. 1. Name: Chishimai Rinka. 3. Name: Federico Carminati. Cause of death: fire. Regret is a gold medal. Oh, I wonder if it's that one guy, the buff dude. Each card has its own details written on them. Only one card has my own information on it though. Maybe that's thanks to my memory being fuzzy. The other 3 have information on the others, so 4 total. I catch myself peeking over at Miharu, but I can't see anything due to the light pouring from her book.
自分以外にはカードの情報も何枚持っているかすらも見えないってことだね。
だから、
Oh.
そっちの本の周りは光ってて見えないんだ。
Miharu gives a concise explanation of her discovery. She must have noticed me looking over at her. Meanwhile, Parsa pays us no mind, opting instead to continue her explanation.
指名の順番は皆様が意思表示をした後に決まりますわ。あなた方に割り振られた番号によって指名ができなくなることはありません。
The election order is decided after each participant decides what they wish to do. Keep in mind that the numbers you have been assigned will not prevent anyone from electing another. Okay.
指名した相手が自身を指名していた時、自身のカード1枚を参加者全員へオープンにした方が指名する権利を得ることができます。
Oh. She continues her explanation to proclaim that if both reveal a personal card, they're required to reveal another. I think I'm getting it. If both parties reveal all 3 cards, a stalemate occurs, which results in all other participants receiving their information and running the risk of being elected, nothing more. We only have 3 pieces of information, so revealing just one is risky enough. Conversely, if you refuse to reveal a personal card, then you'll be eliminated. I've only got 1 personal card. What's up with that? Parsa moves on before I ask.
他にご注意いただきたいこと。例えば、1番様が12番様を指名、3番様が1番様を指名した場合、1番様が12番様を脱落させた後、1番様は3番様によって脱落させられますわ。
Wait, hold on, guys. Holy crap! This is exactly the thing about death games, right? They don't want you to really know how, because if you were in this situation, right, like just thrown into a death game and someone already had like these rules that you guys had to follow, and they would just throw them at you like this, right? And you just gotta like freaking understand it. Like you're not, and they don't want you to understand because they don't want you to actually know how to play the game. So they make it as confusing as possible. So that's what's happening right now. Is this crap is confusing. It's confusing as like seriously. So oh my god, this is gonna be something that I'm just gonna have to learn as I go on. You know what I mean? I might have to Google this later on my free time to understand what the freak is going on here. This is wild.
指名は割り振られた番号の順番に行います。これが基本のルールですわ。
Dude, I'd be terrified if I was in this situation. Like, not only are you telling me I gotta kill people, but on top of that, you're giving me all these confusing rules? Like, my brain. So, elections will take place in chronological order based on your numeral. Okay, so that makes sense. So, concludes the basic rules governing divine selection. Oh, God. Okay, what other rules you got?
ただし、1番様が12番様を、12番様が3番様を指名した場合、1番様が12番様を脱落させてしまうと、3番様の指名はなくなってしまいます。
Okay, so if I elect number 12 and number 12 elects number 3, and then I win in eliminating 12, then 3's election is null and void. So 3 is safe. They won't die. They're okay.
このようにねじれが生まれるとき、脱落者が最も多くなるように順番は入れ替わりますわ。
Yeah, so being number 1 kind of sucks then. Here, explain all of that makes me realize the meaning behind these cards. Okay, well, explain it to me then, Rinka. I ended up dying at some point without realizing it, and now I'm being forced to take part in this ordeal. It's why I was given these cards. Okay, well, I understand that part of it. She calls it divine selection, but this whole thing, collecting cards and eliminating others, it's practically a game with our futures at stake. Gathering information on complete strangers isn't an easy task, but so long as you can manage that, then...
3つの情報を知られたらおしまいってことでしょ。そんなの。
Yeah, we might as well play Uno. Screw this.
防御策というのがあるらしい。
I feel like we're playing 4D chess here, kinda. My eyes are affixed to Miharu after hearing her, as I hope she'll continue.
自分を脱落させようと指名してきた相手のカードを3枚持っていること。その3枚のカードを刺される。消滅させることで身を守れるらしい。指名してきた相手のカードも消滅する。
Okay, Miharu.
指名された側は指名してきた相手を今後指名できなくなる代わりにその相手にも指名されなくなる。
She explained that pretty good, I guess.
ただしその場合指名者は自身のカードを参加者全
Dang,
員
is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
にすることで相手の防御を打ち破れる。
What the freak? If I'm in defense mode, these fools can go right through my defense. They can switch to attack as long as they put their personal card out.
ええ、あなたはきちんと覚えていらっしゃるようで安心いたしましたわ。
もしその2人が最後の2人になったらどうなるの？
それはその時が来たら説明しますわ。
Yeah, the black hair with the blonde streaks is the pro tag. She makes it clear that she has nothing else to add. I try to interject, but she ignores me.
もう一つ指名されても脱落しない免れるケースがあるね。
A grin flashes across Parsa's face in response.
例えばある人物を別の2人が同時に指名する場合
Bro, Miharu's about to big brain this. She's about to become the Kyoko of this game.
この時指名の優先権の奪い合いが発生する。条件はさっきと同じ。自身のカードを1枚参加者全員へオープンにすることで間違い。
どちらも自身のカードをオープンにしないで優先権を取らなかった。
Oh god, you guys are asking too many
指名は
questions.
無効になる。
You're making it harder.
察しは悪くはないようですわね。その通りですわ。
Miharu closes her book when she notices Parsa is about to continue her explanation. I try to close mine, but it forces itself back open until the cards can make their way inside. After they have, I can close it just fine. Seeing real objects behave like a smartphone app is a bit weird.
一夜で指名を行えるのは一人につき1回までというのもお忘れなく。
Yeah, there's always that one smart character that understands the rules, and that's going to be Miharu, it seems like.
そして全員の指名の意思を確認してから実際の指名に移ります。
I remember in Your Turn to Die, they had like a similar like card thing, and I was kind of confused with that at first, but then I got it like later on. So I feel like I just need to see it in action, you know what I mean? Once we see it unfold, that's how games are, right? I always tell people, let me just watch, right? Let me watch the board game and see it all unfold, and then I'll understand the rules as I go, right? But if you just throw rules at me right before we even play the board game, it's gonna go right over my head. It's gonna go over my head, and I'm not even gonna care.
指名者が自身のカードをオープンにしたことにより別の参加者がその方のカードが3枚揃ったとしても実際に指名を行えるのは次の前提からですわ。
Oh, they have to wait until the next night to elect them. Oh. Looks like there's a proper procedure for all this. First, everyone has to decide if they want to elect someone, and once they've made that choice, the election itself begins. I can tell the rules she's explaining are vital, so I try my best to keep up despite my persistent confusion.
指名して相手を脱落させると皆様にもメリットがございますわ。それは脱落させた相手からカードを1枚取得することができるということです。
Okay.
代わりに
いい加減もういいだろ
Can we learn people's names? The same voice that interrupted her earlier speaks out again.
いや
Oh, she's adorable.
始まったら私
Wait, that was the lady. We saw this lady. Oh no, poor lady.
やだビル助けて
Bill?
黙れ女神君もこの調子では話を続けられないだろ
The man clearly has no sympathy for women pleading with him. In fact, he seems to feel nothing at all, much like Parsa.
もう仕方がありません
We're gonna begin?
いい
Wait,
でしょう
I don't even know how to play. Oh crap, we're actually gonna start this game.
これより今宵の
All right, we don't even know each other. Oh my god, this is the worst thing that could ever happen right now. This is heartless. I can't recall much of what happened next. Once the man on platform 12 elects the woman on platform 6, they are both raised upwards and out of sight. Not long after, platform 12 ascends with the man on it. I assume it means that he has all 3 of her cards and has succeeded in eliminating her. He just killed her? And didn't even care. Oh, he's the antagonist. After he returns, I think he shows a card to Parsa and claims it is the name of numeral 8. Having to say which card you take is probably what she would have explained if he hadn't interrupted her earlier, which means everyone else gets to know the card you claim.
心配なさらなくてもこの時間はあなた方の眠りの時間現実の時間とは異なる狭間の時ですわ
Bro, I just watched a poor innocent woman plead for her life. And dude was just like, I'm just gonna... Let's get this over with, bruh. Let's get this over with. We're just thrown into a war with 0 defense, right? I feel... Well, I don't even know what to say about this.
つまり目を覚ませばいつもの朝
We know his name is Bill, though, right? Because she screamed it.
それでは今宵の脱落者は1名これをもって選定を終了といたしましょう
Tonight's session resulted in 1 elimination. Yo, I just came here. Like, I just woke up. I'm watching people die. Like, my conscience begins to fade when she says that. The sensation is similar to when you start falling asleep. My train of thought has completely stopped at that point, though.
受け入れる方が無理だろ
I hate it here. Not a single thing about it. Dang. She didn't look like she would last long, to be honest. Yeah, she didn't really seem like an important character. She was used for shock value. The most accurate way to describe how I felt when I woke up this morning would probably be melancholic. Granted, I'm not sure I even slept in the first place, but what I'm sure of is that certain things I've forgotten have come back to me. Wednesday, May 2nd, Naomi and I were on our way back to Lionhouse from school. We were trapped in a fire on the train at that time. That explained why fire is listed as my cause of death. And it was no dream, it was reality. The fact that I couldn't stop shaking after remembering it lent credence to its veracity. Even if my mind had forgotten, my body certainly hadn't. The fire broke out so fast that I barely had time to react, although I remember a feeling of relief at knowing that Naomi was safe. As for how the fire happened, I'm not entirely sure. My body starts to quiver, and I get headaches whenever I try to think back. However, I do recall a very specific bag and the keychain attached to it for some reason. It turns out that I did indeed meet Parsa after my death, too. Like she said last night, I had already heard her explanation once before. Really? There's no doubt it happened in that odd dream world, too. I guess I've got no choice for the time being but to believe last night's dream and piece my memories together.
ダメだわからない
Yeah, this is messed up, Rinka. F for random woman, for real. Much as I'd like to be able to, this is the best I can manage right now. Even if I accept that it wasn't just a dream, there's still way too much I don't understand. I couldn't find a single noteworthy incident when I checked the internet for any info about railway incidents on that date either.
なかったことになってるバルカはそう言っていた
The cause of our deaths had been undone. In other words, the fire that killed me never happened once I became participant in divine selection. Interesting. It's like we don't even exist anymore. That's the only explanation. That odd book's perched up on my bookshelf like always. I wonder if this one and the one that appeared in the Court of Fate are the same book? If so, that'd mean it makes its way between here and the dream world on its own. Bill, that muscular man that we saw, the brown muscular man. All she said was Bill. That's all we know. Still 4 cards in the book too. Apparently they knew each other somehow. I don't remember Kill Bill looking like this. Wait, 4? That can't be right. Arsa mentioned that we'd automatically obtain cards when we learned some accurate information. Something about giving thoughts a tangible form. The card detailing my cause of death isn't here for some reason. That's not all. Miharu turned out to be a participant as well, so she should have her own set of cards. I figured I would at least have the card with her full name since I know it, but I don't. We gotta go get those social links up, baby. That is the main issue regarding her, though. I've been trying to keep myself from thinking about it, but it's about time I face reality. Only one of us can make it through divine selection. That being said, I'd like to talk to her first. There is the tiniest chance that this might have just been my imagination going wild. I eventually abandon my train of thought and get ready to go to school. I make toast for breakfast, but end up shoving it in the fridge because I can't summon the will to eat anything. Aw. Was it avocado toast? Oh, we're at school. Hey. Hi, Mao. Mao's already in the classroom by the time I arrive. Amecha Girls University High School, otherwise known as Amecha High. An apparently traditional school with facilities from kindergarten right up to college. It's co-ed through middle school, but at the high school level, all the boys have to go elsewhere. They're like, boys, you out! People seem to have this image of it being one of those stereotypical all-girls Christian establishments, but it's not much different from the typical top-tier schools. No, it wasn't. I watched a lady die! She's like, yeah, fun. I can't motivate myself to give a cheerful reply. What I saw last night refuses to leave my mind. Accepting the fact that I should be dead is proving to be a bit tricky. Hey, this music's kind of jamming though. Hold on. It's hot. Hey now, where's your enthusiasm? Still tired from yesterday? Would it be... Oh, she already said that, sorry. Oh, I hate Mondays. Oh, today's Monday. Talking to Mao helps to cheer me up a bit. If it turns out that last night wasn't just my imagination, then I really don't know what to do about it. I'm probably better off just living life like usual. Until I get the chance to speak with Miharu, at least. Ironically enough, Miharu hasn't arrived by the time classes begin. Bro, Miharu said, this game, I'm out. In fact, she doesn't come to school at all. Why even go to school? I'm dead. I've sent her a message, but it is listed as being unread. This, following what's happened last night, causes me to panic. Fortunately, Mao has some calming news for me. Happy stream day! Happy Monday! What's up, Tiki? What's going on? She went from being my bestie to nothing. She missed my message? I make an expression that screams, "You're so full of it," in response. She tries to avoid eye contact, but eventually gives in when I refuse to stop staring at her. Aw, man. We went from lovers to enemies real quick. I can't help but repeat part of her question back at her. Don't tell me that Miharu's told her everything.
パレードの時二人きりだったよね。
Yeah, we were. A wave of relief washes over me when I hear that. She's only talking about the amusement park. In that case, I can't think of anything in particular. Mao seems legitimately concerned though.
うちさ、ミハルンが悩んでるって知ってるんだよね。
何に？
さあ。
She wastes no time in reverting to feigned ignorance.
教えてくれないの？
And
here I was, ready for something heavy, considering how rare it is to see Mal looking so serious.
教えてもいいんだけどさ、ミハルンの悩みってピーターにしか解決できないからね。
I'm the only one that can solve her problem?
私にしか。
じゃ、また明日。
ちょっと。
Oh crap. She just dipped. Mal ignores me and trots right out of the classroom. She's not in any club, so it's common for her to head straight home after school. In fact, she rarely stops by Lionhouse either, and I always get brushed off whenever I ask what she's been up to. What's on her mind exactly? Thinking back to yesterday, she did look like she wanted to say something when we were alone. Considering the dream that followed, the two might be related. Which reminds me, Mao mentioned that Miharu would be going to work. I get what she's saying now. She really does care for her friends. I find it hard to keep my concerns about where she works at Bay. I know the name of the place and where it is, but it's kind of hard to stroll in there. I mean, it's a restaurant by definition, but it's a bit different from your standard fare. I'd be fine if Mao tagged along, but chances are she won't want to. After giving it some thought, I grab my phone and fire off a message. Is it to... Oh, this place is pretty! Oh, it's Naomi!
先輩ってこういうところによく来るんですか?
Oh my gosh.
私も初めてミハルがここでバイトしてるから話したかったんだけど。
Miharu's workplace is a maid cafe located in Akihabara. Are we gonna see her in a maid outfit? It's a small, privately run establishment, so the staff just has to wear maid outfits. Oh, oh my god. We'll probably stream for a few more minutes. I want to see this. Meaning none of the usual business you see from bigger outlets, but it still takes some courage to stroll in. There's no way I could have done it on my own, which is why I brought Naomi as long as my sacrifice of sorts. Unsurprisingly, all the customers are guys, which helps us to feel especially out of place. Whoa! Fire! She brought look at the mugs though. Look at the freaking mugs. The smiley face and the hearts. I love it. Miharu sounds beyond exhausted as she drops off my coffee. What the freak? They would do this. They would do this. Wow.
やっぱりマオか。ちょっと今朝は体調が悪くてね。マオからチャットが来たのは朝で、その時にバイトは行けそうと返したんだ。
This music is kind of bopping.
午後だよね。
Bro, this game, why does this game give me Doki Doki vibes? I don't know why. Like the music and like the overall like essence of it.
昼休み。
充電を忘れてしまったから電源を切って充電していたんだ。しかし認可からの連絡を見落とすとは大きな失敗だね。普段はほとんど連絡してくれないのだから。
Was she lying about being sick? Because she doesn't look sick to me.
昼休み。
充電を忘れてしまったから電源を切って充電して。
Oh wait, I can go back, y'all. That's cool. Okay, so I know how that works now.
あ、そうだ。これもだったね。
With that, she places Naomi's warm and fluffy cocoa in front of her. Oh my god. But she misses the coaster a little bit, which leads her to inadvertently slam it down on the table. Naturally, this surprises some of the other customers, causing many of their gazes to turn our way.
おっと、これは失礼したよ。
Girl, you better watch it. Miharu turns to Naomi and delivers a polite bow. Naomi looks terrified, despite being on the receiving end of an apology.
凛花はライオン館みたいに落ち着ける喫茶店を想像していたのかもしれないけれど、あいにくこの調子でね。もっともメイド喫茶という時点で分かってほしかったけれど。
Wait, so you can't come here to relax? What are you supposed to do here?
話があるなら仕事の後にライオン館へ寄るよ。凛花が良ければだけれどね。
Dear Lord, I want y'all to see this. Just look at Naomi's face. Naomi's like, what the f? I was brought here by Rika. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. I didn't want to be here. Why you gotta scare me?
ああ、うん。それで大丈夫。なんかごめん。でもさ、初めて見たけど似合ってるよね、メイド服。元が可愛いからかな。すごく目立ってるし。
But I gotta say, that maid outfit really suits you. Makes your natural good looks stand out even more. Uh-huh.
似合ってる。可愛い。照れるな。まさか凛花からそんなことを言ってもらえるなんて。
Her face is bright red as she says that, a very uncommon occurrence. You'd imagine she's used to customers complimenting her, but I guess it's different when it's a classmate.
愛嬌を振りまいていれば高い時給をもらえるから選んだけれど、それだけでもこのバイトをしてよかったというものだよ。
Uh-huh.
そんなこと言って他のお客さんに。
Yeah, you might want to be quieter about that. Right when Naomi says that, the other customers burst out in laughter.
ご覧の通り、僕はもともとこういう営業の仕方をしているからね。問題ない
Smooth.
のさ。
Very smooth.
ミハルらしいね。
As much as I can appreciate how these places have unique work environments, I still don't really like being in one.
じゃあ、ゆっくりするといい。
Unique work environments, quote unquote, unique. She gives us her perfectly rehearsed work smile before moving on.
私来てよかったんでしょうか。
I don't think you coming along was a good idea either.
私も同じこと思ってる。可愛い服目当てで女子のお客さんもいるのかと思ったけど、全然だね。
いや、そうじゃなくて。
That's crazy. Ignoring Naomi's stuttering, I make an effort to start on my coffee. We finish up our drinks in a hurry and leave just as quickly. We get on the same train back as well, but have to split up at Shinjuku Station, my stop. Third wheel who? I feel so bad for her. Once it hit 9 p.m., I start preparation to close up shop. I open up pretty late today, so there weren't many customers. We used to get lots of people coming along for lunch when my gran ran the store, but I can't make much. It's no surprise that they'd stop coming. Even so, the fact that some people still come by because they enjoy being able to relax and chat here makes me happy. It's worth mentioning that my gran handles all business and financial decisions for Lion House, even while in the countryside. I put in the orders and such myself, but that's all based on her instructions after seeing each daily report. This is made possible thanks to the laptop she took with her. She's actually more tech illiterate than I am, despite her age. What? Really? Around the time I finish cleaning up the store, someone makes their way through the door. Hearing the little bell jingle, I look over to see who it is. Oh.
凛花。
What the freak? I just saw you earlier. It's Miharu, who's changed back into her school uniform. Just remembering her in that maid outfit nearly causes an involuntary grin. Oh my god, some of the lines are creepy sometimes. I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay. I see you, Rinka. It looked a lot better on her than I imagined. Although I bet most things do, considering she's tall and stylish and blonde and all of those things. In the end, it's her work outfit, so it'd be kind of rude of me to laugh.
お疲れ様。バイト長引いた？
Oh my god. I like this game a lot, actually. I think I like it too much. Is that bad? Is that bad, chat? I feel bad.
すまないね。引き継ぎ予定だった子がドタキャンしてしまったから長引いてしまったんだ。
よくないよね。バイトとはいえ仕事なんだから。
We're all liking this game. Well, I'm glad.
仕事が楽な割に時給が高いからね。正直僕みたいに稼がないと困るって子の方が珍しい。大半はお小遣い稼ぎだからね。
That's true.
それにしてもリンカが言うと説得力があるね。
It carries extra weight when you of all people talk about someone's work ethic, though.
ミハルが言っても同じだよ。
Mm-hmm. The majority of Miharu's wage goes straight into living expenses, thanks to her situation at home. She doesn't pay for her tuition either, thanks to a scholarship. Oh my god, like all of us, huh? If you're past 20 years old and you live somewhere, you probably put all your money into living expenses for the most part. I don't know the full story, but her parents got divorced, so it's just her and her mom at home, I think. What's worse, her mom isn't in the best condition, so she struggles to keep a consistent income. I might not be working for the money myself, but I can't really compare myself with Miharu when I've got my grand supporting me. Speaking of which, she mentioned once that most of the money she makes comes from real estate. She always brushes me off when I try to dig deeper into it. I love this ship. It's great.
僕と話したかったんだよね。なんだい？僕は期待してもいいの？
わかってるでしょ。長くなるから座りなよ。
This will take a while, so grab a seat. Aw. I take my apron off and move to sit down with her.
長くなんてならないよ。この話はすぐに終わる。
Wait, what? She stops me before I can take my seat and then continues.
夢の世界。女神の選定というの
Here we go.
僕も見た。だから僕たちが死んでしまっているのは事実だ。
Things are about to get real.
どうやら君はその詳細を覚えていなかったみたいだけれど。
あの後思い出したよ。まだ記憶はぐちゃぐちゃしてるけど、女神とかいう女の子に会ったのは昨日が初めてじゃないことも。
くすなら話が早い。必ず生き残ろう。
That's why I still live with my parents. I have to pay less rent than my own place. I know. A lot of people are dealing with that struggle, right? Rent is expensive. She says this with a radiant smile.
どうして笑えるの？
How can you smile at a time like this? When I see her smile, I can't stop my gut feelings from taking over. I lose my self-control the moment she confirms that divine selection is real. Everything I've been holding back since waking up from that dream comes pouring out.
簡単さ。君は僕が参加していなかったのならば生き残ると決意できたよね。
I guess so.
リンカは優しいから、それを口にすることは僕が本来の運命に戻る。死ぬのだと認めてしまうと心を痛めている。そしてそんな選択肢は選べないと思っている。でもいいんだよ。だってこの命は君に捧げようと思っている。
I'm fully prepared to give my life for you. I am melting. I am melting. Yo, I played this game from start to finish twice. This game's story is fire. I can tell. I can tell, Howler Brawl. What's up?
ミハル、何よ。
You heard what she said, Rinka. You heard what she
簡単
said.
なことだよ。
This music, though.
リンカが自分のどちらかしか生きられないとなったら、迷うことなくリンカの命を選ぶ。
Wow. She literally said she would sacrifice herself for me.
ふざけんなよ。そんなこと言わないでよ。
This is intense.
気軽に言うことじゃない。そんなの冗談でもやめてよ。ごめん。どうだった？
I break eye contact with her, giving myself a moment to regroup. Miharu replies by shaking her head while deciding on her next words. God dang, the music, but that whole scene was amazing.
それに選定の参加者は全員が性に固執していると言っていいだろう。甘いことを言っていたら君は死んでしまう。
Bro, y'all smell that? I smell villain. I don't trust this girl. She might end up being like some kind of mastermind or antagonist later on. I smell it.
ミハルはどうして冷静でいられるの？
As much as I don't want to think about it, she has a cause of death to her own as well, of her own as well. That moment's undoubtedly etched into her mind. My own death shocked me so much that my brain tried to block it out. Yet she's here acting like it's no big deal. I don't understand how she does it.
君のためさ。
Blaze, don't you dare. I'm just saying. Oh, I'm just saying.
今日話せてよかった。やはり君はきっと他の参加者を出し抜いたりすることはできない。
God, I love this game. What the freak?
リンカには教えないでおこう。狙われるリスクが増えるのは嫌だからね。
What? I'm best off not giving you information about me then? The last thing I want is more people going after you? Okay.
学校では普通でいいよ。君は生き残るのだから日常に支障が出てはいけない。
Okay.
リンカも最大限の努力をしてくれ。君が死んだらその時点で僕の脱落は決まったようなものだ。
Why is she saying that? She finished her spiel before facing away from me.
必ず君を守る。
Who's the pro tag here? Miharu or Rika? I can't open my mouth, not even after she's left my line of sight. I've forgotten to ask her about her own personal cards, as well as the reason behind me not obtaining any cards related to her. Because we don't know anything about her, bruh. She's secretly someone else. I make no progress for several days as I wait for the second round of divine selection to come around. I start to teach Naomi how to brew coffee bit by bit while I continue to engage in the usual banter with Miharu and Mao. None of this helps to ease the tension in my heart, though. I can feel myself being pressured more and more by the reality that I've become a participant in divine selection again. Wow. That's crazy. Who's this? Okay. Before we keep going, we're gonna do a poll. We're doing a poll. Should we play a bit more today? Or should we pack it up for the day, y'all? Should we stop there? Was that a good place to stop? Hey, this guy's cool looking though. I love the piercings. See, I don't want to go that crazy with piercings, but I would like my piercings to be like, I want a couple more. You feel me? I want a couple more. Not that crazy though. We'll play like a little bit more. If you guys do want me to, if you end up saying yes, if more people say yes, we'll just play like not a ton more, but like maybe like another like 20 minutes or so more. I feel like that was a really good place to stop though, but there might be a little bit more. I don't want to get back into the game again though, like as in like the divine selection game. I feel like this is a good break point. I want to go to second elimination. I don't know. I want it to pick up enough. Let's go for a few more minutes. Okay, let's do it. Thanks for polling it up with me. Thanks for voting. We'll do a little bit more. There are people in this world who don't deserve to live, and I've never had any issue counting myself among them. I spent my life stealing and killing as part of the mafia in southern Italy. I got to where I am today through countless betrayals. Is this like a pro tag switch? Like what's happening? Another perspective? I was never in the big leagues, but I managed to find success after success as a mafioso. Until, you know, I messed up when I shouldn't have and, well, died. Success wasn't imperative in the world I lived in. The key was to avoid falling because a single failure meant you'd be 6 feet under, and that's exactly what happened to me. It's funny though. Turns out Lady Luck's impartial when it comes to whom she gives her blessing. Very true. Getting tossed into divine selection means I have the opportunity to live on. Despite my mistake, I've been given a new lease on life. I might not deserve to live, but that's irrelevant in the face of my desire to do so. As so long as that desire's there, nothing else matters. That's the Federico Arminati way of life. Oh, this is the guy! This is the guy we have his card! I failed only once in my life, and I'm determined to keep it that way. I guess Lady Luck isn't the only one to pay me a visit, though. Her much less unfortunate sister has made sure to stop by, too. Whoa! This is the girl from the intro! She's fire. This charming individual is Odette Malenkon. Much like me, she's a participant in divine selection. Under normal circumstances, we should be aiming to eliminate each other, but we've agreed to help one another out for the time being. What a queen! Her design's cool. Well, I guess it'd be more accurate to say that she's forced me into a truce. Hello? Yeah, good Chinese food is good. Like, you just gotta eat it. We use Capricorno as my code name when we're speaking. It's based on my zodiac sign. Okay, you're a Capricorn, I see that. Capricorns are evil people. No, I'm kidding. In turn, Berej is how I refer to her. My only issue is that pronouncing French words is kind of tricky for an Italian like myself. Oh, French! Freaking French! French always shows up, don't it? It's haunting me. Anyway, I'm the one that suggested using code names. I did that mainly because our names are valuable info when it comes to eliminating others in divine selection. Neither of us are supposed to know each other's real name. Knowing her, she's probably used some connections to pull my name out of the lake, but she won't tell me that straight up. Obviously, I know her real name as well, but I haven't told her. Keeping that stuff to ourselves is the reason our current relationship works in the first place. Blaze, just give up and learn the language? Apparently, at this point, I might as well. We've run into so much French, it's crazy. Oh, she likes eating. She's kind of reminds me of Akane from Danganronpa. Blair, oh my god, Blair. But I like her though, Blair. I do too. I'm against eating duck because ducks are beautiful, and I don't think you should eat ducks, but I heard Peking duck is really good though. Oh, she loves food. She shovels more and more food into her mouth the second she quits yapping. This is her third plate of Peking duck, by the way. She has plenty of gyoza and steamed buns in between too. My god. Hard to believe someone from France would order food like this, considering how particular they are about their full course meals. Just watching her pig out makes my stomach ache. She said, I have no issue letting Chinese food play second fiddle. What's up, Jade? Welcome. Yeah, Italian food's amazing. I love Italian food.
フランス人、イタリア人、中国人の中で
I'm
各国の
dead.
料理が世界一だ。
We just need a Chinese person. We have an Italian and we have a French person. Let's just put them in a ring. Have them go out, duke it out, see who's the best. Which countries has the best food? French and Italian are similar because they both stem from the Latin language, as do English, Spanish, and Portuguese. Those 5 are part of the same Latin language group. There are 3 in total. Holy crap, we're learning something new today. Thanks, Owo.
待て待て、わかった。いや、わかってはいないが、この話題はやめてくれ。
She really would hunt for someone too. Only problem is that it doesn't matter what kind of tank she recruits. She'd still beat both of us senseless. Yeah, she would destroy y'all from what it seems like. She's built. Many people who could take her in a fist fight, men included. She's the head of a group teaming with tough seamen for a reason.
さてフェデリーコ、酒はいるか？この紹興酒ってのは溶かした飴みたいでなかなかうまいぞ。
Bro, if we were gonna compare her to Danganronpa characters, she is literally Asahina, Sakura, and Akane put together. Like they all fused together as one. Just like that, she's baited me into saying her real name. Ooh.
さっきお前が何を考えてたのか知らないが、無意味な牽制はもうやめねえか。
どういう意味だ？
I already know the answer, but I ask anyway. She chugs more Shazingju before showing me a big toothy smile.
さあな。だがこの女神の選定とやらでよ。使命って情報は一番すぐにわかる情報じゃねえか。
So it's like an evil Akane. Why do you guys think she's evil? She's not evil.
お前はコードネームで呼び合うことを提案したが、意味ねえんだ。調べればわかることだからな。死因もそうだ。自分の死んだ時間におおよその見当がついているから、時間をかけて調べれば、おのずと知ることができる。
She does have Soda's teeth.
言いたいことはわかるな。
バカにするな。この選定は未練を探り合う情報戦ってことが言いたいんだろ。それくらいは分かってる。
分かった上でコードネームを使うってんだから、お前は小物なんだよ。使命なんて捨てろ捨てろ。
だが全員分の未練はカードでランダムに配布されてるじゃねえか。誰かが俺たちの未練のカードを持っているはずだぜ。
Oh, most of them know hers.
初期カードはランダムなんだから、都合よく私らの情報を3枚揃えられるわけじゃない。
But we're about to find out your pieces right now.
1回目の選定で誰も私らを指名しなかったんだから、運よく揃ったやつはいないってことが明らかになってる。あのインド人も私らのカードを入手したわけじゃなさそうだしな。もしそうなら、やれるやつからやってった方が得だ。
I feel like she's gonna be like the final boss or something. Like we're gonna have to take her out like later on.
もし最初に配られた3枚で誰かの手元にあんたのカードが揃ってたらどうするつもりだったんだ。
運命を呪うだけだよ。賭けに負けたって死ぬだけだ。
She looks like she's probably gonna end up betraying this guy sooner or later. Whether it happens now or later, I'm not sure, but I really can't stand this woman sometimes. She makes you think she's got it all planned out, but she leaves the most crucial bits up to luck. Her cautious and rational actions end up getting thrown out the window when she goes wild for no discernible reason. I honestly don't know what's going on in her head. This is the first time I've come across a woman who doesn't just do whatever a man tells them to do. Ouch. The worst part of it all, though. Ouch. That's the worst part?
従わないってんならまた殴ってやるからかかってきな。
That's what she does to resolve everything. She resorts to violence. I don't call her a nasty name out loud, so I just keep the insults to myself.
だ。選定の最後の日には日本にいなくちゃいけないんだろ。なのにどうして俺たちは中国にいるんだ。
Oh, they have to be in Japan to go into the divine selection?
決まってるだろ。私は北京ダックが好きだが、 本場では食ったことがなかったんだ。
おいおい、マジかよ。
ついでに宿題の答え合わせをしに来たんだ。
は？
私たちの船が襲われる直前、中国食品企業の重役さんが会議中に倒れたってニュースが入ってたんだ。
Wait, what? As you might have guessed, Odette's the representative for a certain shipping company. Of course, we're talking about this woman, so ain't no way it's a plain old shipping company. Doesn't matter if it involves drugs or even dead bodies. They'll take any job they're paid to do. In that regard, you should call them smugglers. Their existence is kept in the dark, though, likely because certain governments aren't shy about making use of them. Well, it's not quite accurate to say they'll take up any job, considering Odette makes it a point to turn down anything she considers boring. Certain circumstances led to my hitching a ride on her boat, which is how we ended up cooperating in the first place. I wonder if this is going to be like one of those things where like most of these people have done something wrong in the world. Kind of like Saw, you know what I mean? Like how they gather like people who all like done bad things in society and make them like pay for it. Like they have to work for it, as in they put them in these really crappy situations and it's like life or death.
選定で生還した後、気になったんで詳細を調べたんだ。だが、そんな事件の情報はなかった。
おい、それって。
I can't even take the bite of food in front of my mouth when she says that. She, on the other hand, grabs the bottle of Shasingju and downs what's left in it.
仕事柄、こういう世界の情勢ってのを気にしてないといけないから、私は一度聞いたら忘れねえ。ローチャンホ、そいつの名前だ。調べ直してみたらまあ、ピンピンしてるみたいだぜ。
Ro Chan Ho. I wonder if he's going to be another participant. The moment she mentions his name, the book emits a strange light. Oh, crap, it is. It's a big, thick, auburn-colored book with some gold leaf decorations on it, but there aren't any pages in it. Just a big hole in the middle when you open it. I've got the exact same book, see? It's some kind of card-storing book used for divine selection.
こいつはいい。
Ah, she found a piece of information. Oh, crap. The dull light focuses into a single point once she opens her book. That's not good. It gradually fades, and in its place is a rectangular piece of paper. Odette catches it while it's hovering in midair.
ローチャンホのカード。
Oh, he's number 7.
7番の使命のカードで。
Oh, she's gonna kill him. Oh, no.
マジかよ、こんな簡単に。
The girl who was going on about being a goddess mentioned that the cause of all of our deaths has been undone. The fact that Odette was able to notice such a paradox proves that the girl wasn't lying.
こうなりゃ当てずっぽうだ。ローは太っていたな。ってことは糖尿病を患ってたかもしれない。
Now we gotta play the guessing game. He was a fatso, so he might have had diabetes. Oh, she's so mean. That's rude.
低血糖。いや、企業の重役に上り詰めたやつが命に関わるミスを犯すとは思えない。会議中に突然死。脳梗塞か心筋梗塞だな。
I like this. It's like a guessing game. So if you're good at guessing.
こうなりゃ当てずっぽうだ。ローは太っ。
Oops, sorry.
そうなると低血糖。
カードは出ない。な。
Yeah, apparently it wasn't that. She calls it a guessing game, but she clearly isn't taking stabs in the dark. Does the fact that a card didn't appear mean she's not on the right track?
いや、カードが生成されるには条件があんのかもしれねえな。ローの名前に気づいていたのに、今までカードが出なかったのはなぜだ？
It sounds like you need to say it out loud.
わかるかよ、そんなもん。他にいないか迷ってみたらどうだ？
You can't just know the information. You have to like talk it. You have to speak it.
お前も考えろってんだ。いや、待てよ。
Uh-oh, she's gonna figure it out.
さっきの私は迷っていた。私の確信がなかった。
でかい独り言だな。
My attempt to tease her falls on deaf ears. The grin that spreads across my face, or her face, soon after bursts with confidence.
どちらかといえば、 確率が高いのは脳梗塞、糖尿病の合併症で会議中突発的に起きてもおかしくはない。これでどうだ？
Okay, you are like really pushing this. She directs her question towards the book as if it nod back. Amazingly enough, it does respond. Oh crap, she's about to kill this man. He reacts the same way as when she obtained Rose's name card.
7番の死因。
It was a stroke.
今回はどうにかなったが、単純な当てずっぽうじゃダメみたいだ。一個分かったルールは、確信を持たないとカード化されないってとこだが、かなり曖昧だな。
Oh, that's kind of that's interesting. So you can't just be like guessing. You can't be like, did he die of stroke? Did he die of this? Did he die? You have to actually believe your answer is right for the book to be like, okay. Believe it. I should mention that Odette went through that entire process while she continued to chow down on her food. I'd planned on going easy on the booze so I could stay rational, but I end up downing my drink as well. I figure that being stuck with her is a bad thing, but on the other hand, it might be perfect for me. This woman is going to be useful. It's not often that you find someone who's got the brains to match the brawn, true? So I should be able to get rid of anyone in my way with her around. So not only is she big and strong, she's smart. Why would she cooperate with me though? Maybe she figures I have all the info I need on her. So she's doing this to make sure I don't hand anything off to the other participants. We were on the same boat when it sank, so naturally you'd think we'd both died the same way. And since I've got her name and cause of death, she wants to keep me in check. What she doesn't know is that I don't actually know her cause of death. She shouldn't know mine either. We might have died when the ship was attacked, but the actual causes weren't by drowning or from fire. In reality, the only info we have on each other is our names. Odette's just making it seem like she knows more so she can have leverage over me. Basically, this whole cooperation thing is a front so that she can get her hands on my info for when we're the last two remaining. Ah.
いい食いっぷりになったじゃねえか。こ
Ah.
の店にある一番いいワインを持ってきてくれ。
いいぜ。付き合ってやる。
The most important challenge of my life is about to begin. I ain't about to fail, and I certainly ain't gonna let her drink me under the table. We end up drinking until all the wine in the restaurant is gone. Jeez, in the restaurant? Amazingly enough, she pops open another bottle back at the hotel as a substitute for water. What the freak? We're just downing. We're downing wine instead of water? I'm not about to join her, so I go back to my room and sleep. The next morning, I notice that I have Rose's card in my own book too. Wow. Hey, these fools got all of the wine in the whole entire restaurant. All right, I think we should stop here. And we'll come back next time with some more Fatal 12. I appreciate y'all for stopping by and hanging out with us today. You know what? I was thinking about, because what I'm going to be doing is like, obviously the next thing that we're doing is Danganronpa hypotheticals on Wednesday. So we will be checking that out that day. So on the days that I don't do Danganronpa, I'll just stream this. So tomorrow I have nothing to do, so I'll be here streaming Fatal 12 again. And then on Wednesday we'll do hypotheticals, and then Friday of course is 69. Thursday will probably be hypotheticals again, and then maybe over the weekend we'll do some more Fatal Frame too, or Fatal 12. I said Fatal Frame because I want to play that game really bad. I love Fatal Frame. This was certainly a new experience. It really was. So I'm glad that you guys came in. I know it's not Danganronpa, but hey, it's kind of cool. I like it. I definitely was enjoying this first playthrough of it. That was really good. Thanks for introducing the game to us, Blaze. No, of course. This was pretty fun. I liked it. Blaze, I'm on to making my fan again. I'm on the prologue. That sounds cool. I have a non-binary and Arrow Ace character. I hope you react. It's myself. Oh yeah, I know you. Yeah, I've been kind of peeking at your fan here and there on Instagram. Why are they all so hot? They are, aren't they? Interesting indeed. A little too complicated for me, but I'll tune in again for sure. That was an awesome stream, Blaze. Thank you. Fatal Frame is pretty scary. I love the story already. Same. It's an interesting visual novel. It was cool to watch. It is a little complicated, but I feel like Barbie, once we start doing it and we get into the, because we haven't really seen the game itself, right? We only got like force fed a bunch of rules and such. So once we start seeing it kind of unfold, I think we'll get it. I think we'll understand it. Because I was pretty much every game has done that to me. Like Danganronpa, when I first played that, even that was confusing for me at first. I was like, what the freak am I supposed to be doing? Like, not necessarily the whole premise of the game, but more of like, you know, how you know, the non-stop debates work and stuff like that. So all of that was really confusing. So same with Your Turn to Die, and Buried Stars was like that. So, right, I'm sure it'll make more sense as we go. True. All right, bye guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Much love. Have a great day. I wish I could show the body pillow, but I can't show the whole thing. There's nudity.